A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your...
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Black pouch.
There are over 600 more female translations of... Test. Test.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
All right, we're good. Say something.
Test, test.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
I call Brother Myron the Sambo from Sudan.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 828th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity and misogyny. We are streaming live, of course, on multiple platforms. Facebook, MGTOW.TV, Blankosphere.tv, and of course, in crystal clear, high-resolution 4K. I was gonna say it looks like it's picking up Chester over there. Yeah, you guys are gonna see Chester there on the bottom of the screen, but so however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharpe Reality Live a part of your daily routine. We are streaming to 8 different platforms. Do me a favor, Dev, if you would, try to turn that camera so that you're centered. You guys are going to get to see Devin's boobs and all of its all of her glory. There you go. Yeah, that works. That works. There you go. There we go.
all of them.
Yep. Listen, man, dudes want to see your knockers, and we are going to give the people what they want. We have a special guest. We have Chester in the studio. He was barking downstairs, and we wanted to.
Walter's food.
What's that?
He just ate all Walter's
Oh,
food.
Jesus. All right, well, Devin, you have the worst timing. Like, when you give me, when you give me bad news, when you tell me things, like, you pick the worst time to tell me. You do realize that, right?
Sorry.
That's all right. No need to be sorry. Shout out to everyone on the Sharpe Stream side. Let me go ahead and pull up Sharpe Stream. Apologies. I apologize in advance for the quirkiness. I made a few changes in the studio to sort of better accommodate the both of us. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Okay, shout out to my snipers on the Sharpe Stream side. We've got Hellfong, Dre Raven, Jonathan Vasquez, and Mark Jr. Appreciate that. Shout out to my sharpshooters on the YouTube side. Let's scroll all the way up here. We've got Geeky Anomaly in the house. We've got Dre Raven double dipping. We've got Awstrike, J Blaze 11, who most of the time is double dipping. Slam Bright's in the house. The lovely and talented Devin, always double dipping. Let's see, who else have we got? Dre Raven double dipping. So yeah, good to have you guys. Good to have you guys in here. Later on in the show, we are going to break down the absolute cringiest breakup video you have ever seen. It's just absolutely cringe. We're going to talk about a few other things. A couple of quick announcements, guys. Be sure to sign up to become a patron at patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. There you will get access to past shows, the archive, Sharpe Shorts, Ask Donovan Q&A, the weekend Zoom calls, which I might make that a daily thing, like a 15 to 30 minute daily Zoom call. We'll see how that works out, because I get a lot of people asking me about, we still get a lot of people asking me about consultations and whatnot, Deb.
Yes, we had another one today.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I'll explain later. You'll get access to videos banned from multiple platforms, and of course access to Sharpe Stream, as well as huge discounts on courses. Chester, get out from under there. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, now he's trying to jump up on here. All right. So it's a family affair. It's a family affair
Do you want me
here.
to get rid of him?
Yeah, go ahead and get it. Yeah. Oh, okay, I know. You're a good boy. Yes, I'm good. You're a good boy. Go boy. Yes, I'm good. Okay, you gotta go, buddy.
Come here, buddy.
You gotta go.
Come here.
There you
You're
go.
a good boy.
There it is. Oh, now he wants to stay.
Go.
Now he wants to stay.
Go on. Go right there.
Okay, listen, keep him in here. If he wants to stay, he can. Oh, no, there he goes.
I
All
like
right,
the distraction.
all right. We have a lot of animals here at the Sharpe family compound, and we make no apologies. But so, guys, be sure to get your hands on my latest free ebook, 14 Questions She'll Ask on the First Date and How to Correctly Respond. Just go to donovansharpe.com/newsletter. Put in your very best email, and the book is yours. Also, guys, do like it says on the screen. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, scroll down to all. When you subscribe, scroll down to all. When you do subscribe to the channel, guys, be sure to set a monthly reminder to resubscribe, because as you guys all know, YouTube likes to purge subscribers. They actually make sure that I'm kind of floating water here. This is why I haven't cracked 128,000 subscribers in like a year.
At least now they tell us that they're doing it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. Are you okay over there with your?
I'm fine. I'm
okay.
fine. Just good.
Okay. All right. This looks to be.
It's.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're getting things figured out here, guys. We're getting things figured out here. Like, subscribe, and share.
My butt's sticking to the
Okay.
seat.
Please get situated.
Sorry.
Thank you very much. We've got a new live content schedule, guys. If you guys notice, we are on here extra early. So from here on out, TSR Live with Donovan and Devin, we're going to be airing Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. So Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, right here, and all of the other platforms, which includes Sharpe Tuesdays, as you guys can see. At 9:30, we've got Tea with Tallulah at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Then at 3 p.m. Eastern, it is That's What She Said with Janelle Gordon.
Sorry.
Can you get your shit together, please?
Yes.
Thursdays, Pick Me with Pearl Davis at 3 p.m. Eastern. Another That's What She Said with Janelle Gordon. I'm not sure if we're going to do this at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, depending upon her schedule. By the way, we're not going to have Janelle for quite a while. She's going to be in Mexico for a couple of weeks with a retreat. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be Elite Level Game with Coach Everett Overton. Fantastic show. And of course, today, Friday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, it is Make Me a Sandwich with Ali V. Weekends, the party doesn't stop. We got Side Hustle Saturdays with JD at 3 p.m. Eastern, followed by The Six, the signature flagship show at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, Sunday we round it out with the Not All Women podcast. So, you okay over there? Everything good with you?
I am okay.
All right. Yeah, I get hyper annoyed when she gets fidgety. I don't know why that is. That's just how I am. It is what it is. Any other announcements? No, I don't think we have any other announcements. Any other announcements, Dev?
Yes, we have great announcements. We have a free trial for SharpeStream
yes.
now. So for the month of February, if you want to join SharpeStream, you can do so for free for a week. Check it out, see if it's worth it to you before you can cancel. You can pause your membership at any time. Just log in, go to my account, and just go to subscriptions. And that's where we have the live stream, like live shows with chat. For everyone. So on the SharpeStream, when he says on the SharpeStream side, that's what he's talking about. It's a private chat with lots of gifts. It's a lot of fun. And you can also access the full archive of Donovan's content. The other thing that I have to announce today is I'm running a 40% off everything in TSR Academy.
Good, yes.
Sale right now. So the code is 40 off, just all together, 40 OFF. And it applies to everything in the catalog that's for sale. So that's all the ebooks. So 40% off all the ebooks are, instead of $16 or $9 each. You can get all 5 volumes of Womanese discounted from $80 to $42 for the set. You can get you can save $100 if you want to do the volumes 1 through 5 Womanese, and then there's How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up, and then there's also How to Master the Game and all of the other sub courses that are all well under $100 with the coupon code. So check it out. I don't know when I'm going to pull.
Yeah,
code.
limited time only.
Yeah, probably by the end of the weekend. But
Okay.
take advantage of it. Check your inbox. I've been sending emails about it and trying to have some fun with you guys. So
Good stuff. Also, be sure to download the SharpeStream app. If you download the SharpeStream app, you will never, ever miss when we go live. I just saw Hotep Jesus is a little crooked behind me, so that's going to.
I was going to say it wasn't me.
It is what it. Yeah, right. Wasn't me. But shout out to you guys in the chat. We have quite the show today. we're kind of taking the show. We're I don't want to say we're taking the show in a new direction, but we are going to talk about current events from a male and female perspective and a male and female red pill perspective. There aren't too many male-female red pill shows out there. We hope to be the first one, 12:30. We hope to own the 12:30 time slot. So we will definitely be up on that. Slambright on the YouTube side says, "A womanese is life, gentlemen. Don't sleep on this." Nope. Absolutely, I appreciate you shouting that out. Okay, so let us go. Let's go to our first story of the day. Now, Dev, I think you sent this to me. No, this wasn't actually Dev. So shout out to Rolla Tomasi. Shout out to Rolla Tomasi, who sent me this story. This is actually posted by the New York Post. What's today's? It says, he sent this to me the other day, a couple days old. Entitled,
yeah, it's January 28th is on the thing.
Oh, okay, there
I
we
saw
go.
this article as well, yeah.
Gotcha. Says Jeff Garcia won't apologize to Mina Kimes for bashing. He says it's non-sexist. The article starts, Jeff Garcia is sorry. He's not sorry. Garcia called into 95.7 The Game's Steiny and Gruler in San Francisco on Friday afternoon and explained that he would not be apologizing for ripping ESPN's Mina Kimes for her Jimmy Garoppolo critique. First of all, he says, I don't owe anybody an apology for my beliefs and my experience at playing the quarterback position, Garcia said. The difficulty of that position, the expectations on that position, how qualified you have to be one of the 32 starters in the National Football League. People want to tear down individuals based on statistics. The only statistic that really matters right now is, are you winning games or are you losing games? The 49ers quarterback has been a lightning rod in sports media this week after ripping Mina Kimes for analogizing Garoppolo to a non-contributor on a school project getting an A on the backs of others' work. Garoppolo and the 49ers did not score a touchdown on offense as the team defeated the Packers 13-10 on Sunday to reach the NFC title game, which they would eventually lose to the eventual NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. In a comment on Instagram, Garcia ripped Kimes as someone unqualified to critique Garoppolo, considering she never played quarterback in the NFL. He also disputed this notion. His comment was sexist, saying that he would have responded the same way to a man's criticism as he did Kimes. There was nothing sexist about what I had to say, outside of the fact, yes, women don't play professional football. There are women that do participate in football, Garcia said. But had it been a man saying the same thing, I would have had the same response for that man who has never stood in the pocket, who has never delivered a touchdown pass, has never had to take a hit to the head while trying to make a play from the pocket. He continues to be able to... Oh, boy, here we go. Of course, this always happens. Where's my...
It's the far right.
There we go. My apologies. To be able to sit and criticize someone at the level Jimmy Garoppolo is at any level of these quarterbacks are at the level that I played at, and say it was sexist, misogynistic. People wanted to say there was racism behind it. People wanted to break me down as a player. What do you think? Whatever you want, it doesn't matter to me. All I care about are what Niners fans and faithful think, what my family thinks, what my close friends think. That's all that matters, and we'll end it here. Garcia, 51, played for the 49ers, Browns, Lions, Eagles, and Bucks between 1999 and 09. He kept harping that he did not believe his Instagram rant against Kimes was sexist. So let's go down to the Instagram. Because this is actually pretty good. So Jeff Garcia says, who the hell is Mina Kimes, and when is the last time she threw a touchdown pass in a game? Never, ever. Has she taken a snap or can truly understand the ability, the mindset, the physical and mental toughness that it takes to play the quarterback position or any in the NFL? I thought that was a question. The fact that there are people out there given a platform to talk about something they have never done is hilarious, and that's how you have to look at her. She's a joke. So let's just laugh at her and support Jimmy. Root on our Niners to go out and beat the living fuck out of one more team. That's what it takes. She will never know that feeling. Can I get an amen? Wow. Jeff Garcia putting it down. So, Dev, let me get your thoughts on this particular topic, because what this really comes down to in terms of critiquing, just give me your initial thoughts on this.
Initially, I'm thinking about all of the sports commentary and sports commentators and pundits or whatever who talk about professional sports that don't actually play professional sports. They're all pretty much guilty of this. So why
Guilty of what?
Of trying to pretend like they would do what a quarterback would do or do things differently.
Why do you think?
they're basically critiquing the play because that's what their jobs are, right?
Okay. Do you
But-
think that they could do a better job, or is it just their job? There we go. Go ahead, answer the question.
Yeah, I don't really know. I think that she's fair game, just like any other sports talk person is fair game when it comes to players saying, hey, you said that, you're an idiot. Like I don't think there's anything sexist about it, but if you're going to run your mouth, you got to be responsible for what comes out of it.
I suppose I would. Yeah, I would agree with that. I feel the same way about Mina Kimes or any other male sports pundit who has never played or coached in the game. She is on a panel, I think on NFL Live, with Jeff Saturday, who played for 11 or 12 years in the NFL, won Super Bowl 41 with Peyton Manning.
Okay.
She's on there with Keyshawn Johnson, who played for the Buccaneers. He was drafted by the Jets, played for the Buccaneers. Who else is she on there with? She is on there with, Dan Orlovsky, who played 5 years for the Detroit Lions, and for my money is the best X's and O's play-by-play breakdown guy on television. Go ahead.
And it's interesting because the guys who have played don't critique so much as they make comments, conversations, and questions.
Yeah.
They're not like putting the players down for their performance. And I think that's pretty much where he's taking his problem from, I guess. Like that's what he's got a problem with. And also, like, I don't understand why they have women on these sports shows anyway. I don't know if anyone asked for their opinion.
It's for ESPN. It's ESPN. ESPN wants to see Mina Kimes. I don't know if you realize this. Mina Kimes is positioned as an expert, and she's not. She's young. There's not, like, I don't care how much football any given person has watched. Now, on the flip side, listen, she is entitled to give her opinion on the platform if ESPN is willing to pay her. But by the same token, she can't expect an apology when someone critiques her critique. Just like any man,
Right.
just like Stephen A. Smith, he catches heat all over the place because he runs off at the mouth all the time. He never played sports. He covered sports, but he never played it. So I would critique Stephen A. Smith the same way. The way he talks about, this quarterback didn't do this, whatever. But by the same token, if you're going to sit up there and make all the money giving your opinion, you need to understand that you're going to be subjected to criticism from former players. Am I
Of
wrong?
course. No, that's exactly right. I think that she's used to having this being protected. Like, she's used to the bubble wrap. Because she's a woman, even if she's wrong, you're not supposed to say so because then it's sexist and misogynist. And, because she's a woman, she couldn't possibly know anything about football. And, I think her saying that sexist is just her insecurity and saying, I don't know how to take criticism when it's thrown my way.
Yeah, not only that, she's trying to pull the Maria Taylor move. Rachel Nichols, do you remember when the thing came out where Rachel Nichols said that the only reason why Maria Taylor is she's the tall, beautiful black woman who is now on that's Maria Taylor. She released a recording where Rachel Nichols, a white woman, said that Maria Taylor was being promoted by ESPN because of the color of her skin. Whether or not that's true is irrelevant. Maria Taylor tried to leverage that to get Stephen A. Smith money. ESPN said, we're not paying you $12 million a year. They ended up firing.
B words.
What do you mean? Oh, bitches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Of course.
hell?
Yeah. You know how that goes.
This is why we can't have nice things, ladies.
Look, man. Look, if you have a problem with the way people critique, I just don't watch the show. I used to watch Around the Horn all the time on ESPN, but I don't watch it anymore because I'm not interested in a female opinion.
And I am so glad you don't watch it anymore because you yelled at the TV every time they started talking.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Especially when they start getting into woke shit. I remember one time Sarah Spain oh my God. So Brian Kelly coached at Notre Dame for like 12 years. Then he decided to jump to LSU. Sarah Spain somehow managed to turn that into a Title IX violation. I was like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. It was ridiculous. So let me get your opinion here, Dev. What do you think about women giving opinions on sports, namely NFL?
There are a very, very few who are good at it, and those are the ones that have been doing it for a very long time.
Aaron Andrews, Pam Oliver.
Yes, and most of them are just good at getting information and then
Yes.
relaying information.
That's it.
Not so much giving their thoughts and commentary on
X's and O's.
on said information.
Yeah.
The ones that can do that correctly are fantastic. They're well spoken. They're pretty to look at, and they get their job done.
Yes.
So I would say that women do have a place in sports, but you got to stick to what you're good at. And I've always wondered if these women on these sports talk shows that you see, like you just mentioned, Sarah Spain, are they fed what to say?
Yeah, I think they are. I think
Because
Mina Kimes is definitely fed what to say. Because
Okay.
Mina Kimes doesn't know dick about press 2 coverage versus a zone blitz. She has no idea. And
Okay.
listen, she could study it, but the reason why Dan Orlovsky is fucking brilliant on the telestrator is because Dan Orlovsky played the game.
Yeah.
The reason Tony Romo is fantastic on TV is because he played the game.
Right.
This doesn't mean that Mina Kimes doesn't have a right to voice her opinion on a network that's going to pay her, but we have a right to tell her she's not qualified. Listen, she's getting paid. I'm not mad at her for that, but what it comes down to, as far as I'm concerned, Mina Kimes specifically, she's not qualified to give an opinion on a sport, X's and O's, on a sport she never played. Now, she's given opinions on maybe, who knows, locker room dynamics. Even then, that's still a little bit sketchy, but I don't want to hear a woman who doesn't even appear that she's old enough to drink talking about the X's and O's, sitting next to guys like Jeff Saturday and DeMarcus and Marcus Spears and Dan Orlovsky.
And
Fuck outta here.
criticizing the top of the top
Yes.
of performers in this past season's NFL.
Who the fuck are you? Jimmy Garoppolo has been to 2 NFC title games and a Super Bowl, but Mina Kimes wants to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo?
Maybe
Fuck outta
he
here,
turned
man.
her down because she seems like her panties are in a little bit of a bunch there.
Yeah,
and
right.
Maybe
She
she
is.
shot her shot, and he was like, "Nope."
Dude, all the reporters shoot their shot at Jimmy G. They do, because Jimmy G is a good good looking guy. Let me finish out this article. This is funny. So this is good. This is actually good, and I want to get your thoughts on this too. Matt Steinmetz, the program's co-host, asked Garcia if he could criticize Jimmy Garoppolo. He said, "Go ahead. Everybody does. It's fuel to his fire." But I never played the game, Jeff, Steinmetz said. I never threw a touchdown pass. Why can I do it? Why am I allowed to criticize Jimmy Garoppolo? So Steinmetz is being a white knight. He's being a white knight.
Oh yeah.
Steinmetz, fam, Mina Kimes is not going to fuck you.
Apparently, he didn't read the tweet or whatever that was.
No, he didn't read the tweet or the Instagram post or whatever. He says, now Garcia responded, "Look, if you're the one that criticized him and similar things, and said similar things and I happened to see it, I would have said the same thing about you," Garcia said. "It has nothing to do with her being a woman or you being a man. It has to do with the experience of being in that position." In the face of persistent questioning about the incident, Garcia tried to steer the topic to the 49ers' upcoming NFC champion title game against the Rams. Eventually, Garcia refused to apologize one last time before hanging up. I'll go ahead and just give my opinion on this, and I'll
Okay.
just go ahead and put sort of a bow on this. I don't mind that women are giving their opinions on the X's and O's as far as football goes. But I'm not going to bitch and moan about it. I have a choice. I can either watch it or not. I'm not going to sit around and bitch and moan about, "Oh, Mina Kimes shouldn't be on ESPN." Okay, if that's the way I feel, they obviously feel differently. I'm just not going to watch when she's on there. That's
Right.
just what I've
That's
decided
exactly
to do.
what you did.
Yeah, I just don't watch it when women. Now, Sam Ponder, she is the new host of NFL Sunday NFL Countdown. She does a fantastic job. She is paid to look good, advance the conversation, and report the facts. I don't give a shit about Sam. And Sam Ponder is married to Christian Ponder, who went to Florida State and played for the Vikings. That doesn't mean all of a sudden she's some football expert. Your closing thoughts on this?
I'm all on board with Jeff. I think Jeff is a pretty stand-up guy when it comes to having the backs of his other quarterbacks, and not just because he's been a backup quarterback for so long, but I think this is a conversation starter for a lot of sports talk, because I think he's saying the things that nobody else wants to say because they don't want to get these labels.
Yep.
But the truth is, these women don't know what they're talking about when it comes to their opinion about X's and O's.
Yeah.
You know.
Listen,
So-
I don't mind your opinion on the entirety of the story, right?
Right.
Because women do, I guess women add a dimension to the conversation.
to give it a perspective, maybe, but
And maybe
like
I'm interested in it-
opinion and insults.
Right. Like, and listen, she can do whatever she can. Listen, it's her opinion. She's entitled to it. But we're entitled to our opinions, too. Mina Kimes is full of shit. She's not qualified to do what she's doing. She knows more than I do. She's on TV, and I'm not. JBlaze11 on the YouTube side, pardon me, says, blah, 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 Rachel Nichols aged out, simple as that. No. It's possible that she aged out, but there were rumors that she fucked Jimmy Butler and all this other kind of stuff. It was what it was. Yes, Jay Bailey says Skip Bayless got called out by Kevin Durant. Yeah, Skip Bayless is another one. He is another hyper critical dude who's never played. Don't get me wrong, man. I think how can I put this? I think when it comes to female opinion on X's and O's, that's where I draw the line. I don't mind female opinion on sports. I really don't. Do I prefer it? No. But if I don't want to watch it, I just won't watch. I don't get, there is no way. Now, let's say Cynthia Cooper or Cheryl Swoops is on NBA Countdown, and they're giving their opinions on the X's and O's. Well, the reason why I would watch them is because Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops played in the WNBA. I think they're maybe in the National Basketball Hall of Fame, but they can comment on the X's and O's because they actually played the game.
Right.
Even though they're women, it's the same rules apply. But Mina Kimes is young and she's semi-attractive and she's Asian-ish, I suppose. I'm just tired. I'm tired of. I'm sick and tired of ESPN rolling out these females and trying to position them as experts. There is no fucking way Mina Kimes does not get her opinions fed to her. Nobody buys that Mina Kimes knows the difference between a zone blitz and an all-out blitz.
I know, but don't you like it when I spit out random NFL sports facts and stuff? And
I also like the fact that you always say, "Aren't you glad you have a girlfriend who knows X, Y, and Z?"
yeah,
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. Okay. Let's read the super chats here. Invocator with the $5 super chat says, best intros in the game, notably the 6 intros fire. Yeah. I worked very, very hard on that. Ostrike, $10, says, the nice thing about playing professional sports, you don't have to worry about femmes canceling you. Can't say the same about other entertainers and politicians. Agree or disagree?
I mean,
read it again?
Look at Kyrie. Yeah,
What do you mean?
Kyrie Irving, isn't he the crazy guy on YouTube?
Kyrie Irving is the guy who won't take the. Oh no, you're talking about
Kwame.
Kwame Brown. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't do basketball.
No, that's okay. Kyrie is he's a flat earther. He won't take the. He's Uncle Drew. Uncle Drew, the old guy.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay, I
Kyrie.
remember that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of insulated as a sports professional because you're not exactly known for your mouthpiece. So
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, shut up and dribble, right?
you're right. Yeah.
Geeky Anomaly says, and before someone says, quote, well, you don't need to be a chef to know when the food is bad. There's a difference between telling a chef his food isn't good versus telling him that he is cooking wrong. Wow. He nailed that one.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Slambright on the YouTube side says, it doesn't matter whether it's Mina or her white knight. Neither of them played, so it's their opinion, not expert testimony. I totally agree. Listen, opinion is fine. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. We live in a free country, First Amendment, and all the rest of that. However, I have a right as a consumer to say, hey, listen, even though she's on TV and making all this money, I ain't trying to watch that bitch. I'm just not trying. I'm not trying to watch it. Okay, very good. Let us go to our next our next topic here. So, you guys know about the gift that keeps on giving in the form of bold.com. It's been a while since we have talked about an article on bold.com, but it appears that Bold is now hiring dudes to write articles. Brian Zarpentine, Dev, what caught your eye about this article?
Well, I didn't think this article needed to be written. I also didn't realize that men were trying to tell women how to treat their men terribly. So it caught my interest because I was just like, huh? Yeah.
So this is bad advice.
Oh, well, it depends on what your end game is.
With that, Clever Ways to Make Your Boyfriend Jealous Without Much Effort by Brian Zarpentine. The article starts. Boy, this is like a flashback. It might sound weird to say, but jealousy is normal and sometimes is a normal and sometimes healthy thing in relationships. In a weird way, it's a sign that you like someone and want them all to yourself. With that in mind, it's sometimes appropriate to make the other person jealous on purpose.
Whoa.
Of course, you usually don't want to be too vindictive or manipulative about this, nor should you rely on it as an everyday relationship tactic, because you'll ruin your relationship. That being said, there are plenty of ways to make your boyfriend jealous without trying too hard. So you've just reacted. What are your thoughts?
I can't think of one time in a relationship it's good to try to make somebody jealous.
Except for men.
Well, I'm talking about as a woman. Why would
Oh.
you want to make a man jealous? Like, it's
Well, because
just,
men and women are the same. Clearly, the same rules apply, don't they?
yeah, but
Yeah.
what happens when you make a man jealous is it's not that it makes him want you more. It's actually diminishing his self-confidence.
Not only
So it's, if anything, it's taking away from the intimacy of a relationship, not reinforcing it, right?
I suppose so. This is actually good advice for men when dealing with today's women. Not good advice for men back in the day because you didn't have to treat women this way to get good treatment. But this is all bad. I'm going to zero in. Hang on. There we go. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. See, now I'm okay. Now I feel okay. Good. Now I feel like
I don't know what you did, but okay.
What's that?
I don't know what you did, but okay.
I put the camera closer to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I look bigger than you?
You looked taller than me, and
Oh.
I feel like merch.
I can
I-
lower my chair if you
No,
want me to.
don't do that. If you lower your chair, we can't see your tits. Come on now. Come on now. We gotta make money, dude. They're not here to see my tatas. God damn it. Number 1, it says, say something positive about your ex. Frankly, saying something positive about any guy you know can start to make a guy jealous in no time, but the best way is to say something about your ex. Guys always hate being compared to your exes or hearing something endearing about them. It really hits at our insecurity and can start to make us jealous in no time. See, jealousy and insecurity, that is unattractive. So this guy is trying to teach women how to make their men unattractive.
Unattractive. Yeah. And basically emasculate them.
That word. That's exactly right. You haven't talked about any of your exes in... Do you remember the last
you are
time
the
you
only man I have ever known.
There you go. Good answer. Number 2, text an ex. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's game over.
Why?
I'll tell you why. If you want to drive a guy crazy with jealousy, mention that you're texting an ex-boyfriend. In fact, you don't even have to text him. If a guy hears your phone chime and asks you who's texting you, tell him you're catching up with an ex. Jealousy will be his natural instinct, and he will not be a happy camper.
Dude.
Why is this dude... I don't understand to what end. Like, to what end?
This is like how to lose a boyfriend within 24 hours. Like,
Yeah. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
What would you do if you caught me texting, or if my phone went off and you're like, "Who's that?" I said, "Oh, I'm just catching up with my ex."
I'd be like, oh, really? Ask him if he needs a roommate. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd say. Yeah, ask him if he's got some extra space, because, you guys are apparently going to get back together. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Wow. Number 4.
It's like, here's Pandora's box. Let's just
Yes.
open it for fun.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever read. This is worse than the female articles.
I know.
Number 4, don't text back right away. Jesus. Obviously, purposely not texting a guy back right away is akin to playing games.
No.
Yep.
But doing this every now and then to create a smidge of jealousy isn't a bad idea. If it's not something urgent, and the guy is just texting to check up on you, there's nothing wrong with making him wait to hear back just to make him a little jealous.
Cross out jealous and put in suspicious.
Yes. Suspicion and jealousy, that's not attractive.
I know. Turn off your read receipts so that you'll always keep him guessing.
Yeah, I wish a bitch would. Real talk. Holy God. Number 5, exaggerate your celebrity crush. We all have celebrity crushes, and we're also well aware that none of us are ever going to end up dating these stars, right? Yet, somehow, it makes guys jealous to hear you gush about them. If you want your boyfriend to get extra jealous, really swoon over your celebrity crush in front of him. He won't be happy, but it's harmless. But it is a harmless form of jealousy.
Bullshit.
Why is that bullshit?
Because if she's talking about how attractive even a celebrity is, and like even if I'm like mentioning a podcast too often, you kind of get like, all right, I'm sick of hearing about this guy or this person or this person. So if she's actually saying, oh my God, like Jimmy Garoppolo is so hot and blah blah blah, and then over and over and over again, and then you realize like, oh hey, okay, well I don't look like him. And if that's what turns her on, why is she with me? And then all of a sudden, it's more emasculation and it's more insecurity that she's feeding into him rather than bolstering him and making him more confident, which is more attractive. So it's just another way to further deteriorate any type of quality relationship. And not only that, if you're looking at celebrity crushes like this, you're looking at every other guy like this. So it's just a matter of time before you're totally checked out.
Not only that, Dev, these days, the degrees of separation to a celebrity crush are 0. If your girl has a celebrity crush, all she has to do is slide into his DMs on Instagram. And celebrities, listen, you never know. If you look good enough, a celebrity might actually, a celebrity might actually fly out. So, basically, just what you said, this gives him suspicion. High-value men are not going to deal with this. These are the kinds of strategies that men who don't have a lot... If this makes your guy jealous, if you think this is going to turn him into a better boyfriend, if he starts responding to it this way, his value is clearly lacking. Not only that, when he becomes jealous and insecure and all that other kind of stuff that we like to call men to shame them out of acknowledging their masculine instincts in terms of what the fuck is going on, then he's going to be more unattractive. This is how to make your boyfriend unattractive to you.
So if your girlfriend says, oh my God, Brad Pitt, he's so gorgeous. I love his eyes, blah, 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 blah. What is your response?
If my girlfriend swooned about Brad Pitt?
Yeah. How do you, how should a guy respond to that if his girlfriend just starts swooning over a celebrity crush?
Yeah. I'd find Brad Pitt on Instagram and be like, here, shoot him a DM. I mean, dude, if she really wants to, and again, these kinds of things, if you really do have the abundance mindset, these strategies would not work. They just wouldn't work because a man with options is not going to tolerate this behavior. Right,
but I mean, if the guy was like, oh my God, I love Pam Anderson. She's blonde and I love her big boobs and blah, 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 blah. And he thinks that he's just harmlessly making his girlfriend jealous, right?
Let me stop you right there. Have you seen Pam Anderson
I know, it was
lately?
a bad example, but, 20 years ago.
Maybe Amber Heard?
I don't know.
Amber Heard
I don't even know what she
still
looks like.
Good. Amber Heard is hot. She's a hot mess, but she's hot.
Nah.
But I get your point.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden she's going to be like, why does he find me attractive?
Yeah, right.
And
This is
just a recipe for disaster.
This is a recipe for disaster. Number 6, say no to a date. This is particularly useful early in a relationship, though you do risk turning him off if you do it too often. You don't act like you're breaking up with him. Just say that you can't make it. He'll naturally get a little jealous if he doesn't know what you're doing and why you couldn't see him. It's also best to do this when a guy tries to ask you out at the last minute. Ladies, this is bad advice. If you're dating a man who's worth a damn, these are going to push him away very quickly. What do you think?
That's... If you like a guy and you want to be with him, the best thing to do is to show him that. Don't play these stupid games and just be, oh, you know what? I want to see if he really wants me. I'm going to say no and then see what he comes back with.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
What are we,
crazy
12?
talk. Ay. Number 7, be provocative
Oh,
on
yeah.
social media. Guys like it when their girlfriend looks hot, but only for them. We quickly get jealous when our girlfriend dresses sexy and then posts pictures of it for the whole world to see. The same rule applies to ordinary pictures of you with other guys in them. It makes us jealous and possessive in a hurry.
And it makes you single.
Yeah, like, dude,
Why are you
why
on
is
social
this
media?
guy? I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. I can't. Look at this. Number 8. Flirt a little with. Like, is Brian Zarpentine, is he a plant? Is he purposely trying to get these bitches dumped? Speaking of you and other guys, flirting with other guys in front of your boyfriend is sure to make him jealous. You don't even have to try hard to flirt. Just be friendly with other guys and show them a little attention. You can even do it with guy friends who aren't a threat to your boyfriend, and he'll still get jealous.
And this is the type of behavior that women think is completely harmless and completely okay. And they wonder why, when they run up on a guy like Donovan,
Why isn't
That-
he acting the way
what-
he's supposed to
yeah,
act?
like, wait, what, you know, and she called out on the behavior, but I wasn't flirting with him.
Oh no, I wouldn't call her out on the behavior. If I were dating a girl and she was flirting with other guys in front of me, I would just leave her alone.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't even.
But I didn't even realize I was doing it. That's just how I am. That's my personality.
I mean, I wouldn't even call her out on it. I would just leave her alone. I would just leave her alone. I mean, I'm not going to do her I mean, listen, if a woman doesn't know, if a girl I'm dating doesn't understand that flirting with other guys, posting booty pics on Instagram, saying no when I ask her out, exaggerating her celebrity crush, not texting back right away, I find out
Text
she's
her
texting her ex and says something positive about her. If she doesn't know that after all if she is still wondering why I ghosted her after all this time, I can't help her. There's no hope for her.
Is there more?
There are more. Number 5, have fun without him. Some boyfriends come to think that you shouldn't have fun with anyone other than them. Of course, some guys have matured past this stage, but those who haven't will still get jealous. Just tell him you went out with some friends without him and had the time of your life. He might try to hide it, but deep down, he'll be a little jealous.
But I wanted to go to the water park.
This is craziness. Tallulah's in the house. She says this article is insane. This article is extremely insane. Number 10. Oh, the hits just keep on coming. Ignore his flirting. Guys don't like it when they try to flirt with you and you ignore it. This can
Oh,
get
they
us-
don't?
No, we
Breakthrough.
surprise. That can get us thinking you don't like us or that you'd rather flirt with someone else. Granted, you may not be doing it on purpose, but just declining to flirt with a guy can start to activate the jealous part of his brain. This is incredible. Slambright with the $5 super chat says this article would be better called How to Make Your Man Dump You So You Can Cheat, Avoid Accountability, and Be a Victim Simultaneously.
That's great.
That's very good. I would totally agree with that. Geeky Anomaly says this article is like a blue pill nuclear. I don't know what that is. ICBM. I can. Please, like you guys. I know it's an
a
abbreviation.
ballistic missile.
Yep. Oh well, I want to know what ICBM.
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Are you kidding me? You got all that?
I think so. Is that what it means?
What is IC? Dude, if you're right, then. Oh
I
my
read
God.
too much science fiction.
You must. Number 11. Evade his questions.
I was right.
Okay. Along the lines of not flirting. Along the lines of not flirting with a guy, ignoring his questions can make a guy mad and jealous at the same time. Specifically, if you evade questions about where you were or who was with you, a guy can get jealous real fast. This will get him thinking about what you could have been doing, even if you've given him no other reason that you're being unfaithful. At times, guys can just assume the worst, which
And
then
dump you.
makes them jealous. Like, dude, bitches will... ladies...
The point of a relationship is to build trust, not sabotage.
All of this entire article is... This is sabotaging relationships. Why in the world is this? Okay. Number 12. Tell him someone asked you out. Oh boy. Like some of the other things on the list, you can just lie about this if you want to make a guy jealous. Oh, perfect. So now we're gonna be lying. I mean, you might feel better if you don't have to lie. But if you tell a guy that someone else asked you out and hint that you like the attention, he will get a little jealous even if there's no need for it. So, wait a minute. So he's telling us that there's no need for a guy to feel some type of way about a guy who asked out the girl that I'm dating and she pretended to like it? Make that make sense?
I don't know. I refuse. That doesn't compute.
This is crazy.
It's so stupid. Like, this is like middle school stuff.
Honestly,
you know?
I think this is the kind of article that you would normally find on The Onion. Like, that's what it...
Yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
I think that this was... I think this is an Onion article that was just copy and pasted. And finally, number 13, laughing at other guys' jokes. Most guys take great pride in being able to make a woman laugh. We tend to think it gives us ownership over a woman. Oh, boy. Here
What?
we go. Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. Just because you can make a bitch laugh does not mean we think that this gives us ownership over them. What
That's
the
just
fuck
weird.
is this dude? Oh, boy.
That's weird.
Ay. This is why it's common for boyfriends to get at least a little jealous if there is some other guy who makes their girlfriend laugh. Our possessive side doesn't like it and thinks we're the only ones who should make our girlfriend laugh, which can provoke jealous feelings. Okay, see, now I'm interested. I want to know. Let's do some research on Mr. Zarpentine. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
You know, on New Year's Eve, we went to see Bert Kreischer.
Yes.
Do
that was a
comedy.
lot of fun. Yes.
And I was laughing. Were you jealous? I was laughing at another man's jokes?
No, I was not.
No, didn't work.
No, it didn't because we paid to see it.
Oh.
So, wow. Yeah, I mean,
It all depends on how you laugh, too.
It really depends on how. Let's check out. Let's see what Brian Zarpentine is like on Twitter. Let's see who is.
Oh, he's a proud author at Bold.
All right. Well, let's see
Can
what
you-
this is about. Let me.
Are you even allowed to look at Twitter?
Yeah, I can look at Twitter. Just because you're off Twitter does not mean that. Brian Zarpentine. Yep. Yeah, I've been suspended. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm not really too worried about that. Your closing thoughts on the article by Mr. Zarpentine.
Hey, man, keep it up. This is great content.
Yeah, this is absolutely nuts. Ed Lattimore's in the house with the $5 super chat. Says, bro, this article is mad, but imagine being the guy who puts up with this, though. Right. This is like, dude.
And we wonder why 20-somethings are a disaster, right?
Fucking hell, because they read shit like this.
Dude.
Unbelievable.
It doesn't, but it just doesn't say anything about the benefits of making a man jealous.
It just says how to make him jealous.
But it could be extremely dangerous depending on the man that you're dealing with.
Geeky Anomaly said it. These are the kinds of men. See, Geeky Anomaly says this could get people deleted. This is dangerous. Jealous men have pew-pewed their women.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Slambright, $5 says conspiracy theory. This is a fake columnist identity being ghostwritten by a woman. I would agree with that. I don't think this is.
Maybe.
Yeah. Mark Jr. says, forget blue pill. This author is blurple pill. Viking Paradigm, $2 says, this article is 100% beta male versus beta male game. Wow. Tallulah says, someone please send me the link to this article. I want to read it. This is crazy. I'm going to put the link of the article here in the chat. There you go, Tallulah. Yeah.
I have the profile for the author here.
Text it to me. Or send it to me via iMessage. Let's check out who Mr. Zarpentine is. Let's see here. Here we are. All right, Zarp. Let's see who Zarp is. All right, Brian Zarpentine. Oh wow, he looks exactly like I would have imagined him to look. It's not the octagon; it's the octagonal. Oh boy.
He's a sports writer.
I certainly hope not. Disabled by. I'll explain. It's capitalism, and it don't give a. Okay. Yeah, this guy thinks he's smarter than he is. I don't know why this... 209 followers. How the hell does this guy... Like, this guy has 209 followers.
12,000 tweets. 200 followers.
Wow.
Boy, that's putting a lot out there into the universe.
Yeah, that's almost like Real Brother Radio. Remember, he was doing like 8-hour live streams from his dark, sweaty basement with a shirt that was too small for him. It looked like his head was popping out. Ay. In your fucking face, Chiefs. Yeah, this guy's like a bitch. This guy's like, can you remember your best betting moment involving Tom Brady? Yeah, this guy's I don't know. This guy is kind of weird. Can confirm that when this text gets returned, it will say, who dis? Yeah, he thinks he's funny. Yeah, he thinks he's funny. Yeah, Brian Zarpentine, boy, that is... okay, give me your closing thoughts on the article, Dev. Give me your closing thoughts on the article. What are
Dre
your
Raven
thoughts?
says the only thing missing from this guy's picture is the ball gag in his mouth.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. Let's calm it down a little bit. I wish there were comments here. That would be.
Yeah.
I would love to see the comments here. Closing thoughts on this article. What are your thoughts?
Ladies, don't read this nonsense.
Oh no! I encourage them to read.
Oh well.
Yes, read the article.
Grain of sugar.
Grain of sugar. Grain of salt.
Grain of sugar.
Why a grain of sugar? You trying to be sweet?
Tastes better.
Oh boy. All right. Wow. Okay. Did not see that one coming. Okay.
Like an ICBM. That joke bombed.
Yeah, ICBM. I didn't know what the hell that meant. That's
stupid.
That's just kind of how that is.
What do we got?
Let us go to our next. Give me a second here. We got the clever ways. Yes. 1, 2. Oh, yes. So our next. This is actually this is very, very interesting here. So this article was put out on The Sun, and it is it's entitled, let's see, Trick or Treat, I've cheated on every boyfriend I've ever had, but I have no regrets, and you shouldn't either.
Why would I regret her cheating on her every boyfriend she's ever had?
She's talking about you shouldn't regret cheating on your boyfriend.
Oh, so she's advising women to cheat?
And not regret it.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this was written by a woman.
Yeah, Chloe Morgan.
Okay.
Chloe Morgan, to be exact.
Yesterday?
So,
Okay.
for most, it starts, a relationship is based on trust, completely on trust. But one anonymous woman from the UK has a completely different view and has admitted to cheating on every boyfriend she has ever been with. Wow. And to make matters worse, she believes anyone in their early 20s should follow in her footsteps and have no regrets. Guys, this is what we're up against. This is what we're up against. I mean, like, the Brian Zarpentine article, like, are we trying to ruin women?
We're trying to ruin relationships.
Yeah. I don't really think cheating is a capital offense, she said, speaking to Cosmopolitan. Not when you're young and still trying to learn how your heart and body work.
I'm sorry?
That's woman speak. That's woman-splaining. Just the rationalization hamster. She recalled how she and her boyfriend, Matt, a false name, would have sex multiple times a day for the first 2 years of their relationship, but this became increasingly less regular to the point she'd struggle to remember the last time they were intimate. That's cap.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, that's cap. However, one night she told me she felt her body heat up after finding herself sitting on the edge of a mutual friend's bed. So what are you doing at a mutual? What are you doing at a mutual friend's bed? What are you doing there? I was 21, so when I started feeling an aversion to having sex with my boyfriend, I thought, these are my horniest years. Something must be wrong with me.
Not at
Why
21.
not? So why not dump him? If she has an aversion to having sex with a boyfriend, why not just? This is ridiculous.
Well, she needed another raft to jump to first, honey.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Hashtag branch swinging, raft jumping. She even went so far as considering seeing a therapist. This is ridiculous.
Stop the cap.
Not realizing that the reason was that she just didn't want to have sex with her boyfriend anymore. Dude, she knew this. Give me a fucking break. Reliving that first time she cheated, she commented, someone touched me the other first, and then mouths were on each other and hands were moving so fast they grabbed at clothes and skin with the same urgency. The woman who watched one of her parents cheat on the other when she was younger went on to say that this didn't stop her cheating on all 3 of her serious boyfriends. While many may think otherwise, the serial cheater insists she's not, quote, completely morally bankrupt. Who gives a shit? I don't regret each instance of cheating, she told the publication. Not really, because although they were all very different, each experience taught me crucial things about myself and my sexuality in my early 20s. Yeah, taught her that she was a hoe.
And that she can't be trusted, and
Yes.
that she has no impulse control.
Yep, there it is. Which is the same
But she's
with most
learning
women.
things about her body, babe.
Bitch, she already knew everything about her
Isn't
body.
that like I don't understand that statement.
Learning things about my body is this is just more. This is just another excuse. I didn't cheat on my boyfriend because I have no impulse control and I can't be trusted. I cheated on him because I was in an exploratory phase of my body.
I
in my
wanted to
early 20s.
explore all the penises.
Well, explore the penises. Just do it while you're single.
Yeah.
But then again, she would have to have a raft to jump to. She went on to praise the first instance of cheating for helping her realize there wasn't an issue with her sexuality like she'd once worried about.
Oh, my
Bitch,
goodness.
please. The second time she cheated on a boyfriend was in the garden of an outdoor bar after 2 months without sex. And the third time she cheated on someone with an ex.
So,
Here we go. 2 months without sex.
Stop the cap.
What were you going to say?
so I'm guessing it's one of the boyfriends she cheated on that she cheated on someone else with because they weren't having sex too.
This is absolutely crazy.
We're gonna make that make sense.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Nope.
She said this is funny. The second time she cheated, so she's cheated on every single boyfriend, but says she's only had 3 serious boyfriends. I'm calling bullshit. She's cheated on everybody, and it's been more than 3 people. But you notice, she says I cheated, but it was because I went 2 months without sex.
Oh, you could have broken up with him and
That's
been
bullshit.
a week without sex.
Yeah, that's bullshit. She's full of shit.
Yeah.
Women always like to say things they know can't be proven.
It might be like 2 months without an orgasm.
Maybe that's what she's thinking.
She's like, oh my god,
It's
it must
been
be
2
his
months?
problem.
Oh,
I need a new one. I wore this one out.
Stupid bitch. In other news, this woman revealed her dad's girlfriend announced she's wearing a cream
Oh,
dress.
this is just something else. This cross promotion.
Oh, is that?
That was
okay,
it?
that article lacked depth. Yeah. So basically, this is the rationalization hamster.
Oh, is that our
for-
TikTok?
Oh, is this our TikTok? Oh.
My boy, hold on. What does it say?
When someone
Oh, no.
used to- my boyfriend dumped me
Because
I
it's
was
too fat to go on a zip line.
Hey, I mean, whose problem is that? That sounds like a you problem, doesn't it? Too fat to go on a zip line.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Wow. Holy
You
cannoli.
never even mentioned wanting to go on a zip line.
Dude. Mark Jr. Mark Jr. on the Sharpe Stream side is he's having a blast. He says articles should be called Super Saiyan 304. He also says, I'm just going to say it. This is what happens when women have more rights than me. Articles like these, I'm surprised she didn't get deleted. I'm trying to tell you, these kinds of bitches are the bitches that get deleted, but then they want to say, oh my God, he was jealous and possessive. Well, that's kind of what you were going for, isn't it? Apollo on the Sharpe Stream side says, I swear these ladies have tried to pull similar things on me, trying to make me jealous and get me to commit to a serious relationship. I just hear Donovan's words, agree and amplify. Shut that shit down with the quickness.
Yep.
You better fucking believe it. Wow. Boy, I'm gonna tell you what, man. So give me your thoughts on that article. So we've had 2 different articles. One article written by a guy. Here's how to make your boyfriend jealous and subsequently unattractive, even though he didn't really acknowledge that. The second article is like, I cheated on every boyfriend and I don't regret it, and you should cheat on your boyfriends in your 20s and you shouldn't regret it either.
Yeah, the second article, it just was like her confessing, but it didn't really say what she got out of it. It was just kind of like, Oh yeah, I cheated on it and I don't regret it. And so you should do it too, so that I'm not alone in being a total asshole, and everyone else can be an asshole like me. So
Yes.
is that what we're doing here?
Language.
Sorry.
Don't swear.
Ugh. I don't get it. There's no logic here.
Nope, none at all. Alyssa Wilkins says she will have regrets when she is alone, drinking wine, surrounded by cats, wondering where all the good men went. Shout out to the great one, newest channel member. Welcome to chat privileges. At the great one to welcome him to the TSR family. If you guys would, put in your age and location in the chat. Age and location in the chat. I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, somebody pointed out that Brian Zarpentine sent Tom Brady a DM. So this guy, Brian Zarpentine, he's kind of a creep. Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Any additional opinion to that?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, that's
Sorry.
the way this works. Like I'm
Oh.
trying to bounce.
Sorry.
I'm trying to bounce ideas off you here.
I'm sorry.
It's like, yep, he's a creep. He's a
Yep,
creep.
mhm,
Totally
creepy.
agree.
What a jerk.
All right.
Yep. And this woman's a jerk too.
This woman's not a jerk. She's just that's just that's kind of
Yeah.
all there is to it.
Yeah. So, what is this? I haven't seen this before.
Shh. Quiet. Our next topic. You're trying to give it away. Our next topic. Oh, this is a fantastic topic. So, I guess KA on your top middle. So there's a podcast out there called the Poor Man's Podcast. That's your boy on the bottom. Your boy on the bottom left. So, does a woman's weight matter to men? He decided to drop in on this. So, Dev, I'm going to give you.
Let's talk about the other.
I'm going to give you the keyboard.
Okay.
Okay. That way, if you want to pause it, you can pause it if you need to.
How do I pause it?
Just the space bar.
Okay.
The space bar. Let's start.
Never seen a big woman in VIP.
Let's talk about the other thing.
You know
Excellent point.
So you said
Excellent point.
You know, but unfortunately, we done slipped into a damn void. I be seeing some. I'm tired of going to the store and seeing all these women that's big. They got these big ass kids behind them. I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to curse. My bad, y'all. I ain't trying to be cursing. But what's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Give me the HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like
Yes,
and the
sir.
subscribe button for more content.
Yeah, subscribe to this guy's channel. This guy keeps it all the way real.
Let's get right into the video.
Let's do it.
when you said attractive, I'm just wondering, does that only apply to weight, size, or does that count for all levels? Like if somebody just doesn't think I'm attractive, my face, let's say I have perfect body, but my face is not attractive. Should people not accept me? Should people not accept you? Should people?
Oh, see how she tried to bring, should people not accept you? Listen, if you have an ugly face but a banging ass body, we like to call you a butterface. And those women, they're not pretty, but they are attractive. Would you like to know why? Because that's something you have control over. Mm-hmm. You can't control your genetics. You can't control your DNA, but you can control your body.
Yeah, I mean, some people just have unfortunate faces.
It happens, but...
Yeah, you told me about a girl that had a banging body that you used to see, and but her face.
Oh, Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw her face, didn't you?
No.
Oh, God, yeah. She wasn't ugly, but she was... I mean, dude, her body was fucking smoking, but it was like...
It's one of the chicks that you wouldn't take a picture with on social media.
I do remember that. But yes, I used to talk about Lauren all the time, and the fact that she is a butterface.
People not accept Kayla. Like, where do you draw the line?
Oh, well,
Where do we draw the line?
Obesity.
Yes. Not only not just obesity. We draw the line where a woman's weight starts to affect the way she looks.
When you can't see their collarbone.
Yes, there we go. Yep, there we go. Yep. I like that.
I mean, I think we draw the line at things that you can change.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Things that you can change.
That's what you just said, too.
Dude, bingo. We draw the line at things that you can change. So what this KAA show is she's trying to negotiate attraction.
Yes.
That's what she's trying to do. Why don't you like women who are big boned? Why don't you like, you should. You cannot negotiate attraction.
I'm fat, but I got a pretty face.
There's no such thing as a fat girl with a pretty face. You want to know why? Her face would be pretty
Prettier if she were thin.
if she were thinner.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
If you can
Like
change
that.
it, then you
That's
should
an
try to
excellent
be the best
point.
version of
Like,
yourself.
you
That's
can
how we
change
judge
your hair
character.
is one. What's the other one? What are the other ones?
Things that you can change.
Okay, weight. What else?
Well, like
Okay, sweetheart, it begins and ends with the weight. Right? So this KAA person, she's clearly overweight, and she looks pretty pissed off that men don't want overweight women. But she keeps trying to say, oh, what else, to bring something else in there. I mean, why does she ask, okay, what else? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
I mean, is her hair? Is it also like her makeup? Is it also
her real hair?
her
maybe?
earrings? Is it the way she dresses? Is it her career? That's what she's looking for, an out.
Yeah.
Something else to focus on, because she's obviously overweight. So
Yes.
but
yes, and she looks pissed off.
yeah,
So.
because she can control that. She knows it.
Hellfong on the Sharpe stream side says, I can't stand K. Oh, never seen such a delusional dodger of accountability in my life. Oh, okay. So I guess this woman is a big time content creator. Okay.
Well,
like
look,
you said,
Go ahead.
she looks distasteful.
Yeah, she looks upset. And and listen, I'm not trying to be mean spirited, but I mean, if you are an overweight female, you know that men with options are going. We don't date overweight females. We just don't do it. I don't even smash them. I don't even smash them. Listen, I've banged some ugly chicks in my day, but I have never, ever, ever stuck my dick in an overweight female. Shout out to Bink, the Barisai. Welcome to the chat privileges. He says, Kay always argues in bad faith when she doesn't like someone's point. I mean, he's describing every woman, right? Mm-hmm. Let's continue.
say you could change your hair.
So do you think men shouldn't accept women that don't have natural hair?
I don't know if we could.
It doesn't matter whether we should. I don't. If a woman does not have her natural hair, I'm out. What are your thoughts on natural hair versus fake hair?
I don't know enough about it to have an opinion.
You didn't fall for that one, did you?
I will not fall for that.
Okay, all right, okay.
I do
Talk
not
about
speak on
shoulds.
black
I could talk
issues.
about what is true and what isn't
So
true.
do you think men don't accept women that don't have natural hair?
I think largely they don't like it. Now, I think that men have less options on average, so they will go with what's available.
Oh, shit, this guy is speaking. This guy is dropping the knowledge. Okay.
But largely they don't like
Kayla
it.
and
though.
Chantel, please continue.
Hey,
to
have
laugh.
you ever seen a big woman
I'll
get out
let
of a limo?
Chantel take this one.
Have you ever seen a big woman get out of a limo, okay?
Let's talk about the
Have you ever
other.
seen a big woman in VIP?
Oh,
Let's talk about the others.
Excellent point.
So you
do you see Kay smiling because she knows he's got a point?
Finish him.
Excellent point.
You know what?
Any girl is
That
getting the club, the
is
big friend is not getting in
facts,
free.
because I was in VIP and someone asked one of our larger friends to
Oh.
not be in VIP.
I've definitely.
They asked one of her larger friends not to be. So this KLA.com, she's dropped the knowledge.
Kayla?
Idiot. Yes, Kayla. I say KLA.com. Ay, ay, ay. Jesus Christ.
And this has happened.
I don't know why women
times.
cap. I don't know why women cap and think that men like fat women. I mean, we know this. We see this. Look at videos,
Y'all
music
are trying to
videos.
save these men.
Men prefer smaller women. So why are we saying that? Oh, what men should do or what men
Nobody is
shouldn't?
saying that. All I'm asking.
Nobody is saying what? We're saying it. We're saying it. Men don't prefer big women. Dre Raven says this disagreeable. Yeah, she's just disagreeable. She's disagreeable. Yeah.
I'm
What
just
all
trying
this
to
stuff
get.
is just a way for women to try to make men have no
No.
standards.
Oh,
Fat
Yeah.
shaming is just
Poor man. You can have
fat
whatever
shaming is
standard
just
you
women
want.
telling men that you can't not or you have to accept fat women.
You can
Talk
have
about-
any
even if you look at the
standard.
transphobic stuff, they're telling men that if you don't date women that if you don't like women that are
oh my God.
trans women,
No one here is
you're
saying that.
transphobic. They're using
No
these
one
words,
here
they
is
say
saying
slut
that.
shaming. They're saying you're slut shaming because you don't want to date a woman that's been around the block. These are all things that men
Poor
don't
man.
want. Women don't want to
No
change
one
and
here is
accept
saying that.
So they
I've never watched this woman before, but I think she tends to say no one here is saying that when she disagrees with that. What do you think?
Yeah, she tends to say no to everything.
Yes, she doesn't agree with anything. Your name is Kay. I never said my name was Kay. Just because it says so on my name tag does not mean my name is Kay. Listen, man, I'm just going to call it what it is. Kay is the typical black woman. She's the typical black woman. She's disagreeable. She's overweight, and she's pissed off about it.
And her bookshelf is giving me anxiety.
Why is her bookshelf giving you anxiety?
Because they're all facing the wrong way and they're not stacked correctly. You should be able.
Is that your OCD
I
kicking
don't
in?
know, but it's chaotic. It makes me think that's what her mind is like completely disorganized. You know, everything's not oriented. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you are right. But she is so disagreeable. She does not want to. And it's funny because the two girls, they agree with the guys.
Mhm.
They do.
Yeah, Chantel on the top right.
Yeah.
She seems that she's not from America, but
No.
she's very like realistic so far.
Wow.
They make up stupid phrases to try to make men feel bad about it. Let's
That's
just
right.
be completely honest.
Like you're making
it does
stuff
matter
that
in
no one
every.
on this panel has said. No
What is
one
that?
here said that.
See, what Kay doesn't understand is just because she is saying no one here is saying that does not invalidate the argument. Does not invalidate the argument. Her no one here is saying that is just her way to just disagree whatever this guy says.
No one.
But
I didn't
here's the
say
thing, Kay.
in general,
But
though.
And Taylor didn't
But
say.
Kay, he's
Taylor
making.
didn't say.
But
Oh,
Kay, the point
God.
he's making is actually a very valid point. Like
I get the point.
even what I just said, I've had people call me fat phobic for it. And you know what? I'll gladly be fat phobic. If that's what
shit.
I am the most fat phobic man out there.
Oh.
I'll gladly take that. Because this is where we're at these days, where just because a man has standards, we've created all of these words, all of these labels
Exactly.
to shame
You
a
can
man
have
for
any
having
preference you
standards.
want.
You said
So
what?
let me ask poor man a question really quick.
Go
Poor
ahead.
Man, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Now that we're in this new culture
Boy, I tell you what, Kay looks pissed. She looks upset.
of damn, she thick. Where
Shit.
is
Oh
the
my
line on the thickness? Because someone spoke about Atlanta earlier.
Oh, here we go.
I'm from Atlanta.
Here we go.
And I moved away when I turned
Uh-huh.
18. But I do have family members that swear that they're thick and they're big.
They slim thick.
Like,
Yeah.
they
Slim
big.
thick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you and I talked about this before. Slim thick is that cartoon character type, body type.
Like Kim K. Or,
Yeah, Kim K is slim thick. There's no such thing as slim
like she's
thick.
slim and then thick.
And then thick. That's dude. Like, listen, man. I like the hourglass figure. I don't want somebody shaped like a fucking
You
eggplant.
like the thick and thin and thick.
Hourglass.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we mean. Yes.
where is the
Line.
Where's the line on?
There isn't.
Ooh, she thick and okay, she too big. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
Yeah.
those
No.
big
I don't think that there's.
asses,
Oh my
they
God.
be big.
Hellfong
And
says Kay has resting bitch face.
I'll be like, she's too big, but because it's all in the ass area, it's like, okay, that's thick.
See, this is what Jab says. Jab says about young black women, he says they eat whatever they want, but the fat when they're young just falls all the right places. The titties and the ass, but then it starts falling in the wrong places when they hit their 30s.
Ay, ay, ay.
Boy, oh boy.
But then, you know, when it's not in
Mark Jr. says Kay needs some dick. Kay ain't getting no dick, fam. Like, she's just not. Ain't nobody smashing that.
the area, oh, she big. You know what I mean? So where's the line for like the thick?
True Chino says Kim K is manufactured slim thick. Slim thick can only be manufactured. There is no such thing as slim thick. There just isn't.
Thickness.
I think it just depends on the person.
Okay.
It just depends on the person. What are your body dynamics? What are your measurements? If you largely for African American women in particular, a lot of them are blessed, and I love black women, by the way. They are my favorite. But what I'm saying is, largely black women are blessed, and so they're allowed to slip. And unfortunately, we done slipped into a damn void. I'm tired of going to the store and seeing all these women that's big. They got these big ass kids behind them. And I'm sorry if I'm not supposed to curse. My bad. I ain't trying to be cursing, but it's just getting.
Kay is not amused.
It's just getting bad, and there's no excuses for it. It does not take that long to exercise. It just doesn't. Women will spend hours a day doing makeup, looking at makeup tutorials, scrolling on Instagram. Get up and just put on a 30-minute damn video or go for a walk, man. It's
Keep
not
hitting
that
them with these
hard.
haymakers,
Watch what you eat a
bro.
little bit,
Keep hitting them.
you know?
And the
I
other
mean,
thing
you know,
too is
cut back on
the
the
other
line.
thing too is the other thing too is I think we're also not looking at, okay, are these men just just trying to smash? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, if she has
the sweeter the juice.
Let them
if
know
he's just trying to
something.
smash, he might just see, okay, she has some nice assets, right? But are they looking at these women to wife them up, right? And that's
Now, I can say this. I know that the KK show, KI, that's fake hair. Like, you can tell that's fake hair.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no
Jay
comment.
Blaze says she needs a jackhammer. She needs more than that.
The difference is that like a man might lust after you doesn't mean that he's looking at you like, okay, I'm actually trying to turn this woman into a wife. There's actually a pretty large gap, which is what's matters. The same.
So he's talking about the difference between sexual market value and relationship market value.
Yeah.
So many women assume that because guys want to smash them, they must also want to commit.
Right? That's not
If you're-
true.
Nope, not true at all.
If you would not wife
Were you going to say something?
No.
her up, don't smash her. That's the new. I think that's how men should roll.
And you think that that will get
Yeah.
the message across?
If you're not trying to wife her, don't smash her. This is where Jonathan Barronville and I part ways. No, we as men, we are designed to try to fuck as many women as humanly possible. And women are giving up the butt without the ring. So that's what we're going to do.
To them that, hey, you need to snatch it. You need to get snatched.
Yes, because you see some of these
Because
women,
when
right?
men are
they-
having sex with them, they think that's
Yes.
okay.
Yes, because you see.
Yeah. See, for
You see
men,
some of these women,
men
like, they'll
put on
get
30
on-
pounds, and he gonna drop that weight because we know it affects us right away. See, women, they have options no matter what. Because
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that?
What?
In the Sharpe stream chat?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Please delete that. Are you out of your mind with that? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, Dev. God damn.
because there are a lot of desperate men that don't.
Do I need to start monitoring your gifts? Like, what the fuck was that? Devin's a good woman, guys, but as you can see, as well trained as she is, every once in a while she does get out of pocket. Never do that again.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
My God,
Don't get a
wrong
lot
with
of
you?
play. And men just are opportunistic when it comes to sex, and we have to be.
That's
We're
right.
designed to spread our seeds.
There it
and
is.
Have less options.
There it is.
So we will do it, but that don't mean we want to wife it. And some will wife it, but that doesn't mean that that's their preference.
There you
Their
go.
preference are thinner women, and I think that this is what we're seeing. This is why we're seeing a lot less black men being attracted to black women because so many of them are just overweight or obese.
Woo! Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Your thoughts?
That's true. Even across the board too. It's not even. It's hard to find fit, young, attractive.
It is.
Women who
It is.
are actually kind and. Yeah, I don't know the percentage of obesity in the black community.
75%.
Wow, really?
Yep. 3 out of 4 black women is either overweight or obese.
Wow.
Yep. Not much of a...
And I'm sure there are systematic cultural reasons.
I don't give a
that.
shit. Listen, I'm not trying to blame shit on culture. You as a person, you are responsible for your state in life. When I was a fat ass, that was nobody's fault but my own. It wasn't a cultural thing. No. I was lazy and I did not watch what I ate. And I paid the price. That's it. So, like, I understand you're trying to give them sort of an out. But, and guys, this is what women do. Women try to defend other women. And Devin's a woman. She's going to try to defend other women.
I just don't want a cacophony of black women trying to kill me.
And how are they going to do that?
They're gonna.
What are they going to do? Chase you down?
Yeah, they're gonna flag my channel and stuff.
Awesome. You just
They're
gave
gonna call
them.
me names.
You literally just gave them the idea.
Oh, oops.
Yes. Awesome.
No, I'm team people.
And it's a huge problem. If we're just talking about
Obesity
it,
is definitely a problem in our community.
What about the women?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Question I have here. What about the women that are now skinny per Dr. Miami?
Who cares? Look, we don't care how she got there. We care that she's there. Just like a woman doesn't care how you make your money. She just cares that you make the money.
But she acts like a woman can go from 300 pounds to 120 pounds, and they look like they always weighed 120 pounds. Like, when you gain weight and you carry weight on your body, it damages your body. Like, you never look like if you would never ever look again like if you had never gained that weight.
Yeah, that's very true.
even if you like do lose all the weight, you're like, oh look,
Yeah, they got stretch marks from their chest to their toes, man.
Yeah, and that's a lot to deal with. Yes, you can get plastic surgery to get that removed, but then you're dealing with plastic surgery scars, and
Oh boy,
all of that. So it's, I don't know, like they can act like you can undo the damage, but it can't be undone. You can do things to kind of improve, but you can't just go back to, whoops, I'm going to be 120 pounds again.
I have one thing to say. That's it. That is it. Unfortunately for women who eventually become overweight, unless you have the kind of body that responds well and kind of tightens back up, it's really a wrap for you in terms of high value men.
Yeah, well, they're gonna look good aesthetically, but that doesn't necessarily.
Right. I mean, like they were fat, and they went and took the fat out of their stomach, and they put it in other places.
Oh
and
God!
now they're thick.
And what?
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
saying
well,
if we know that?
So
Slim thick.
they're getting the fat sucked out of other places and put into their butts?
Yes.
Ew. Why would you do that? Does that affect your BMI if you just move the fat around?
Who knows? It probably does. I don't know. Dude, women are not concerned about BMI. They're just not. Particularly black women.
they're
I'm
still
just saying,
A Block Party says they're going to call Devin's boss to have her try to have her fired. Tell you what, man, you came close today.
I don't need their help.
What the fuck is going on with you today?
what
either
do we
way-
say about them? You know what I mean? Because they didn't work out.
They're
They
going to
didn't
still
do
look
any
more
of that stuff.
aesthetically
They just went
pleasing.
to Dr.
Yeah, they're
Miami.
still going to look more aesthetically pleasing, and that's why they do it. And that's why multiple women do it. That's why an increasing amount of women are doing it.
Ostrike says that's what a BBL is, moving fat around. Okay.
But we can stay on weight all day. And at the end of the day, it's going to affect you aesthetically, and it's going to affect your health as well. Sorry, Kay. It just does.
Ooh, up! Get her ball! Yes, sir!
Oh, he didn't.
No, the fuck you did.
Oh, yes, he did. He says, sorry, Kay. That's how it goes.
The thing is,
It is
if
about
we
height.
know,
Oh, she's going to lose her mind.
Don't say sorry to me. I am all about health and fitness and whatnot.
Oh, really? There's little evidence to show that.
Did this bitch really just say
Yes.
that she is? Oh,
She
boy.
wakes up with a kale smoothie.
Jesus.
Anyone who knows me in real life knows that I am way into that. I am.
I watch YouTube videos of people working out, and I have a Peloton that I dust off once a month. And
This is unbelievable. Law number 24 of the 49 laws of Sharpe specifically states that the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the more likely the opposite is true.
Yes.
This woman is feeling some type of way about the dudes, or not about high value men trying not to fuck big bitches like her, but she wants us all to think that she is. Dude, nothing pisses me off more than overweight women talking about how healthy they are. Like seriously, like fuck out of here with that. Like, we can see you. It would be one thing. It would be one thing if you're a guy like Obsidian talking about how his wife is, or his girl is a perfect 10. He likes to bend her over the couch and she runs 10 miles a day and this
He
and that.
didn't say that, did he?
Oh, yes, he did.
Oh.
It would be one thing if you're a guy like him and making all these grandiose claims, but Kay, we can see you. Like, you're telling us that anyone who knows you, like, do you not think we can? I mean, why do women think we believe this?
Donovan, she's on a journey.
Oh my God.
A very healthy, fit journey.
You know what I say to that?
She belongs to the street.
I think you're gonna say stop
I'm
it.
not.
It definitely affects your health.
I'm not against body composition. Actually, it's the thing that more so affects your health than weight itself. But that's a different conversation.
Nope, it's actually kind of the same conversation. She's talking about body composition. Now, Dev, you are kind of an exception to, I don't want to say the exception to the rule in this regard. Now you weigh close to 140 pounds.
I'm all muscle.
Devin,
I'm all deltoids
the only fat on her is
triceps.
in her tits, and you have a little bit of fat on your ass, but your ass is mainly muscle
I don't
now.
have that much fat. My trainer took a picture of my butt today.
Did you really?
Yeah, she's like, "Look, you got the butt now. You got that." Yeah, she was like showing me my butt.
Well, I need to
while I was
see.
doing
I need
workouts.
to see proof of that.
I was like, okay, whatever.
using
She
that
also
booty
took-
sprout?
She also took new pictures of me today too. Like,
Was this a center? Was this a spread? What the hell's going on here? Listen, listen. If you guys go OnlyFans, I want
took
90%.
my shirt
God damn it.
off. Yep.
King French with the $7 Canadian says she's going to manifest it. Yeah, apparently.
Now, the question that I have,
170.
the question that I have,
body composition.
the question that I have, you clearly okay, but the question that I have,
Body composition is
for you.
Body composition is translation. I'm big boned.
I'm big boned. Yep.
I'm big boned.
Yep.
It's all bone. I have a I've been on one of those things where you like take the electrodes and it tells you like
body fat
how
and all
much
that.
body fat you have and how much muscle mass you have and what is it, water mass?
Yeah,
or
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a lot more muscle mass than most people do.
Yeah, like Devin, like you are incredibly dense. Like you are one giant muscle.
See all the muscles in my body.
Yeah, all the muscles. Why are we talking like a 4-year-old? What Dev?
Silly.
Dude, who the fuck are you? Like, what the hell's going on? Holy smokes.
I drank an energy drink.
Oh, that's why you're fucking tripping. JBlaze11 says Dev's gonna get Dev's getting Donna a calendar.
For what?
A
of
calendar
me?
of you. Oh, as you poke out your tits.
I can do that. You want one? I'll make you one for Christmas.
Sweetheart, I get a calendar every day. I don't need you to tell me what the date is. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
You, poor man, or you, Jonathan,
Uh-huh.
is what is another thing other than someone's size that people should not accept as it relates to aesthetics?
Well, we could talk about stuff that people don't accept. Women don't accept the man.
No.
Tattoos.
Because the word you
Yeah, but that's something you can control.
used was should not.
Should. But we don't live in a world of should.
Okay,
we live
well,
in
we
a world
just
of
talked about
ours.
that, though.
What
Should
is
was
the
the
reality? We
There
don't
it
live
is.
in a world of this should.
I think
be
it was
that way.
before you came on. So
Hey,
maybe
why are you trying to put us in a corner? Like the question.
I'm
I
not
mean,
putting you in a corner.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to make sure that you
That
can
is
stand on
literally-
what you're saying.
because we're telling.
Sorry, I hit something.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Give me a second
That
here.
you can stand on what you're saying.
Because we're telling you,
She's
we're not
what
making.
she's doing is
Listen,
she's
we're not
drifting
saying
because
we're
she
not
understands that she's
prescribing.
going to lose the weight debate. So she's trying to drift over into another section.
Oh,
But the fact of the matter
my god! Yo, straight called her out. And look at Kay. She knows he's
We're
right.
not
weight
telling you
does
here's
matter
how it
about your
should
health,
be.
and it matters in
like
your
she's
size.
frozen.
That's the end of the
Wait,
day.
can y'all hear me? It was just a little freezing
Okay, yeah,
moment.
she froze it. Yeah, she froze
I can't
Yeah,
now.
that's
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
That's God right there. That's
Yeah.
God.
No, I was just asking because if someone is like, people should not accept this. I'm just wondering if that's the only thing people shouldn't accept in terms of aesthetics. We kind of got into the hair thing.
No, Kay. Men don't like fat bitches. I'm sorry. Like, I think she's really trying to
Change the conversation.
Yeah, she really is trying to change the conversation. That's because and poor man, he actually just he nailed it. He's like, look, you lost the weight conversation and trying to shift the goalpost.
But it was unclear. We changed the topic
You've got another 10-15 minutes before you have to go downstairs and do your chores.
a little bit. I'm asking if
Bink the Batusai says Kay also has a black belt in cutting people off. Yeah, you got that right.
I'm telling you, here's what it
No,
is.
I'm not
I'm telling you,
saying
here's what it is. We're not talking about should.
I'm not
I
saying
am
good.
okay.
I'm saying
So
the
we're
men don't
changing.
accept.
Okay.
Do you see how disagreeable this woman is?
Yeah. She's like, I don't like the way this is going. Let's try to make a hard left, and they keep bringing it back.
Oh yes, yes.
I agree that a lot of people
I
don't
don't
accept.
know what men preference. I think we're just talking about men preferences and what men like.
Right,
We're just
right.
saying men
And
prefer slim women.
The
and people
whole
want their
time
hair.
I've been agreeing with that.
I don't think saying
She says the whole time I've been agreeing with that as she is shaking her head no.
She hasn't agreed with anything anyone
No.
has said. You know, I think men prefer women who are physically fit.
Yep.
Because it shows that they're healthy enough to bear children.
Uh-huh.
And keep up with the children, and
Okay.
do all the things that they need to do, right?
For me,
When
it ain't
you're-
got nothing to do with.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're talking biologically speaking. If a woman is fit, maybe.
Well, men aren't attracted to a fat woman because, for one, you know that they don't have a lot of energy.
Yeah, fat women don't look
They
good
don't
naked.
Take care of
That's
themselves.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Fat women don't look good naked. It ain't got nothing to do with she is a healthy size, so I think she can. No, what does the bitch look like with no clothes on?
I don't
The
think
whole
saying
time I've been
should.
agreeing.
We shouldn't be saying should because then you're telling men what to want. We're talking
Well,
about what
there
men
it is.
actually
Someone
want.
else
And
said should,
Jonathan
and
made a
that's
good
why I
point
asked.
She said someone else said should. That someone else was her.
Jonathan made a good point, and shout out to you for my podcast. Shout out to you for coming on. Instead of putting men in a corner and saying, "Oh, it's fat phobia if you don't accept big women," and you Lizzo is body positivity, men should stand on their corner and say, "No, if you weigh more than me, I'm not gonna accept you. If you wear those lace front and those bat eyelashes and those long fingernails, I'm not gonna accept you." And
Damn. Who is this Chantal Simone bitch? Like, she's out here telling it like it is.
Whatever preference they want.
Right, because
I have no issue with that.
if you want to talk about what women don't accept aesthetically, they don't accept short men.
Oops.
They don't?
No. Are you
So
kidding me? Absolutely
Kayla,
not.
Did you date a short man?
I did.
Are you serious right now, Kay? Kay, are you
dated
serious?
a short man, but she isn't with him now.
Kay, are you serious? Kay?
Are y'all saying?
Okay, are you?
Are y'all
Kay,
saying
are you
that
doing
men
I
just
can pull up the
aren't out here
facts,
pulling
statistics
women?
to show it.
Are y'all
Kay, are
saying?
you really? Kay, well, hold up. Kay,
Are y'all
hold up. Are you
saying?
really serious?
Oh my
Dude,
God.
Kay is going to be single forever. Like, dude, there is not an agreeable bone in her body. She just wants to argue.
Generally,
No,
like,
I understand that in
generally
general,
he wasn't like my type.
I
He was a really good
understand.
friend.
I'm not.
See? She
I
just
wanna-
verified it.
I want $1 for every time she says no, and $10 for every time she says the word understand.
We'd be rich. We wouldn't
I
have to do
would.
this anymore.
I know.
I'm not saying.
I could hire
He
someone to
wasn't-
do the
Block
laundry.
Party says, I'm telling you, PMP is... Oh, PMP is 4'8". Oh, that's what he said. Okay.
yeah,
I
that
didn't know
makes
that's
sense.
what he was talking about.
Not saying-
Ideally,
I get that.
You
I
know.
understand that people, there's these general aesthetics, right? I get that there's these general preferences. I'm not arguing against that at all. But in terms of should or shouldn't or do or don't, we got to look at reality. That would be like me saying that women don't accept a man who doesn't make 100. Yes, they do, because the average man.
They do because they have to, Kay. Any woman who accepts a short man does so because she doesn't have any options. Any woman who accepts a man who doesn't make 100,000 a year is because she doesn't qualify.
Yes, the reality is that people settle for the best that they can get.
That's it. That's it. Well, they don't settle for the best that they can get. They get what the best that they can get. That's it.
Okay.
And does not make 100K. So it's just the truth that women accept those men. That would be like women
No,
don't accept.
no, yeah,
women
no,
don't
okay, no.
accept.
Oh,
no,
boy.
listen.
That-
That would be
no.
like women don't accept women. Men,
No.
sorry.
What?
Understand?
This
She
woman,
doesn't even know what she's saying.
dude, she's just talking to be talking.
Feet. The average man is not 6 feet. So obviously, women are accepting men
Nah,
under
we ain't
6
going.
feet.
Dude, every woman says they want a man over 6 feet. Like, what is she doing?
You know, before I go, I wanted to tell you a story.
Go ahead. Tell
Right.
away. Tell away.
My niece Olivia, she's in 8th grade,
God damn, she's in 8th grade already, so next year she'll be in high school. Jesus.
and she talks to me about school.
Mm-hmm.
She talks to me about the boys at school.
Mm-hmm.
And she was telling me about all the girls only like these couple of boys. And she feels bad for all the other boys because Valentine's Day is coming up, right? So they're going
Oh,
like,
of course,
oh,
of
phew,
course.
and they called it, what was it, shifting?
Coupling season. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
no, she called it something, shifting. Anyway, that's when
Okay.
like people say, oh, you two would look good together. Shipping, that's what it's called.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
All right.
This is how you know I'm telling the truth. And so, but she's like, I feel bad for all the other boys, and like they're not like bad looking. Just for some reason, all the girls want all the same boys. And I said,
Yes.
and
See this?
I told her, I said, it doesn't really change as people get older. I said, you know, the 90% of the girls want the same 10% of the
10%
boys.
of the guys, yes.
And the 90% of the boys are kind of like looking for attention, don't really get any because.
Oh, Ostrike says shipping means relationshiping. That makes perfect sense.
Thank
Okay.
you.
There
Thank
it is.
you. Because
Okay.
I asked her to define it, and she was like, "It's like when people are together."
Oh, Jesus
God,
Christ.
I don't get it.
Kids. Kids.
But yeah, I mean, even in the microcosm of middle school, you know, I was seeing the same things that you guys talk about all the time on Fresh and Fit and on this show, and it's like seeing it like a tiny little its own little world.
Yeah.
But you know, and I'm just thinking
All
like,
the concepts
dude,
are the same.
yeah, and,
Pre-selection and all that.
the same, yes. the same thing. Like, oh, well, she was like, this boy, he's, I like him, but he used to date this really pretty girl. And so I think I might like him even more. And I'm like,
she said that to you?
Yeah, she said that there was this kid that she liked, and there was this another kid, and he got turned down, like in class, like in public. Like he asked this girl out, and she said no. She's like, I feel so bad for him, but he used to date this other really pretty girl, and everyone knows that. So I don't, and and I was like, do you like him? And she's like, he's not bad.
There you go. She's waiting for the indirect approval of the hive mind.
I know. I told her that's called pre-selection, and she's like,
God.
okay, whatever.
Did you actually tell her that? Okay, all right. Well, at least she knows why she thinks the way she thinks.
Yeah, but I mean, it was funny. And this innocent little conversation was just a microcosm
verifying everything.
Of everything that we talk about, and it's things that I didn't even realize. You just think the popular kids,
Sure.
like, oh. But nope, they're trying to pair off for Valentine's Day and stuff.
Wow.
And all the girls want the same, 10 boys.
Okay, so you're going to head downstairs, and you're going to get started cleaning up. So this is what we do. Dev goes downstairs, or at 2:30, Dev cleans everything up. She gets my lunch ready. I think for lunch, I want steak, rice, and a sweet potato. So if you could make that for me, I would greatly appreciate that. When we come back, I am going to break down the cringe-worthy video, the cringe-worthy breakup video. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Don't miss this. It's going to be good.
Don't do it. Don't miss it.
Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharpe's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharpe. The 49 Laws of Sharpe is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharpe will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharpe will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharpe's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the Cheat Code. Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format, and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.
All right, guys, welcome back to TSR Live. As I try to scarf down a protein bar, got 1.5 down. Thank you guys for sticking with us through this. All right, listen, let's go ahead and get right to it. Let me get Devin off the screen. I gotta make sure that nope. Let's see here. There we go. There's that and that. Perfect. So apparently there is a podcast called OK Baby. And I guess it's this guy and this girl. I think they have like 3 or 4 kids together. And they decided to break up. To say that she, how can I put this? Let's just I can't even say anything about it anymore. Let's just break this down from the start. Here we go.
And it's 5.
Get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me.
Okay, so she already is giving me the crazy vibes.
Are you gonna cry? No. Are you gonna cry?
No.
I might. I'm just kidding.
God. This right here, do you see this body language? This is best friend body language. This is clearly not a woman who is sexually attracted to her baby daddy. This right here is best friend vibes. You cannot be best friends. Guys, I'm here to tell you, your relationship with your woman can't be a friendship. I love Devin very much. I do. She's not my friend. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't get along with her. This doesn't mean that I don't like spending time with her. But this is not a friendship. This is a relationship. There's a big difference. When you are in a relationship with someone that you are also friends with, it automatically removes the things that you need to do to keep your relationship afloat and successful. Women need you to protect them. They need you to guide them. They need you to give them strength. They need you to be their rock. You can be none of these things as her friend. Never forget that.
All right. I'll do it. I got this.
This guy, whatever his name is, he looks like he's a good-looking dude. We'll go and check their IG. I'm going to check their IG here very shortly, but he's a good-looking dude, and it looks like, in the looks department, it looks like she is punching way above her weight.
I got it. It's fine. So, as many of you guys have...
Okay, so she says, I got it, it's fine. He's like, So it's clear that she is the leader of the relationship. She is the dominant force in the relationship. So is there any surprise that this relationship is ending? Is there any surprise that this relationship is a shit show? Guys, listen. This is why we tell men lead the relationship. Are women capable of leading relationships? Sure. Just not very effectively. You follow a woman's lead, she is going to lead you astray. And this is men and women. And you can see, she looks a lot more excited about this breakup than he is. Gee, I wonder why.
I've noticed we have gone some time without uploading. We kind of were uploading like sprinkles of uploads in the beginning of December, and then we kind of stopped and haven't posted since. a lot of things have been going on in our life. I mean, we all have been sick forever, on and off, it feels like. And then personal things, family things, and obviously what we are telling you
Oh, personal things, family things. Okay. All right.
now.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's...
Yeah. It's hard to get on camera and act like nothing is going on in the back. But at the same time, it's also hard to get on camera and say anything, because what if we end up being fine and then like...
No, they're not going to end up being fine. She knows that. She knows that. She's playing mind games with him on camera. Look at her face. Look at her face. It's almost like she gets a kick out of giving him a smidgen of hope. Like, we could end up being fine. Look at the look on her face.
Like, we just shared all that, and then it just seems rocky and trashy. So it's just hard to know in that situation from a content point of view what to do. And so we made the decision just to kind of not do anything.
Actually,
We made the decision. Translation, I made the decision. Mark Jr. says, I bet she is a night rider. Not yet. Not yet. White girls that are her age don't usually jump the fence until usually in their mid to late 30s.
we did try, I tried a lot to vlog, but it was just we were going through a lot of emotions and a lot of sad, at least I was going through a lot of sad emotions, so...
a lot of you guys did notice he was vlogging and I wasn't at that time, though.
Okay, she cuts him off like every 5 seconds. Like, is he going to... She gonna let him talk here?
I was really sick.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really that bad between us at that point when you
For me,
were
it was.
just vlogging.
I was going through it at that point.
See? This is why we know... And listen, this is not her fault for not giving a shit about what he feels. Women are naturally solipsistic. A lot of people are throwing around the word narcissistic. Maybe she's a narcissist. Maybe she isn't. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you whether or not a woman is clinically narcissistic. Does she have characteristics of a narcissist? Sure, of course. But self-centered? Yeah, she's definitely self-centered. Like, I think it's a safe assumption. I think it is a very safe assumption that she is most definitely self-centered and solipsistic. Yep. So when he says, well, I was going through it. I was going through the emotion. She doesn't give a shit. All she says is I.
Point. Like, I saw it coming early because I just saw the switch. So for me, I was going through it, but I was still in the denial phase. Like, no, this can't be happening.
Yeah.
Can't be happening. But sadly, it is, and it happened, you guys. I'm laughing because it's awkward, and we're here. Yeah, and we're here. So
You see how when she's talking and not paying attention, she's not even listening. She's just kind of off in her own little world.
Finally accepted it, which is why I'm actually even able to laugh about it. It feels nice.
We actually tried to make this video before, but it was very rough.
Yes.
It was too fresh.
Yeah, way too fresh, and I still was not fully accepting it. And but I'm better now. So yeah, Kyra broke up with me. Stop the cap.
He says, I'm better now.
So
Does it make you feel better to say it like that? Do you feel better because it's not you?
Nope. Yeah, because I tried my ass off
Stop
to
the
make it
cap.
work in the end, and
But that's
you
the
know,
thing, guys.
yeah.
If you're listening, in the end, doesn't always work anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't want to also make it seem...
So let me stop it right there. I know this is probably this is going to be very difficult advice for men to take, but only when you're seasoned and skilled with women do you have the wherewithal to handle this. When a woman breaks up with you or tells you that they need space, whatever the case may be, okay, at that point, you need to have the wherewithal to agree with her. The one thing that you don't do is try to get her back. Okay. Clearly, she was ready to go long before she actually mentioned it. And the guy even said it. He's like, listen, man, like I saw the switch has been going on for a while. Right? It's been going on for a while. So he saw the switch and was like, wait a minute, this isn't really happening. Is it? But the thing to do The thing not to do when a girl breaks up with you or gives you, we need to talk or we need to take a break, the thing not to do is to try to convince her otherwise. Instead, and this takes practice, guys, especially when it's unexpected. So when a girl you're seeing, dating, whatever the case may be, she comes in and she says, and pay attention, guys, because this is absolutely next level game. This has never, ever, ever not worked for me. Ever not worked for me. Yeah, Donovan, I think we should see other people. I think that we should take a little bit of a break. Now, let's just take a pause here. Now, if you're not expecting it, this can hit you like a ton of bricks, but if you can keep this, if you have the wherewithal to remember what I'm about to tell you, it will literally turn the tide. Yeah, Donovan, I need to find myself. I think we should really take a break. Here's what your response should be. I am so glad. I'm so glad. I felt this way for a couple of weeks, and I didn't really know what the right time, to tell you, because I love you to death. I mean, listen, I love you to, when you say I love you to death, that is girl speak for friend. I mean, listen, I love you to death. We have a great time, but something was just a little bit off, and I was really kind of just waiting for the right time to tell you. But I'm so relieved because you need space, I need space. I'm good with that, right? Gentlemen, when you hit her with, I want to break up too, or I feel the same way you feel, they never leave. Ever. Yeah, Donovan, I think we should break up. Oh, thank God. I've been wanting to have this conversation with you for 2 weeks, so I'm glad we're having this now. Yes, I'm with you 100%. Watch her shift. Watch the shift in her attitude. Wait a minute. He was thinking of the same thing too? Is he fucking somebody else like I am? Is he this? Is he that? When a girl breaks up with you, gentlemen, this is next level game. And again, it's going to be very, very difficult to do, especially if you're inexperienced or she catches you by surprise. But if there is any chance to keep her at least in your rotation or to keep her around, agree with her. Donovan, we need to break up. Oh, great idea. I felt this way for the longest. Donovan, I think we need some space. Oh my God. I was thinking the same thing. I thought about this 2 weeks ago. I was waiting for the right time. Never, ever, 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 ever beg for a girl to have you back. If she says she wants to break up or needs space or she needs to find herself, agree with her and tell her you have felt exactly the same way for months and months or weeks and weeks, and you were just waiting for the right time to tell her. Just watch the theatrics.
Like, the thing is, okay, not that we need to get into this, but Oscar and I have been together for a very long time. We started our relationship as best friends, and I'm only giving you my point of view, not yours, but...
Started our relationship as best friends. Translation. I was fucking other guys, and I kept him in the friend zone. Well, he waited for me to get it out of my system.
We've been best friends for so long, and I would say we genuinely have stayed best friends the whole time. And it got to a point in my mind where I felt like, are we just best friends? Like, I feel like that's what we are. Is there more to it than that?
Oh, boy.
And there has been more to it than that, but at this point...
Yeah, no shit. Fucking 4 kids. I would say there's a little more to it than that, sweetheart.
...our lives, I don't feel like there is more to it than that. And nothing happened that's, like, crazy and dramatic. Nobody, like, cheated. Nobody, like...
Oh, boy.
Feelings were hurt, though. You did some things that hurt my feelings, but...
See this? She proactively said it. Crazy things didn't happen. Nobody cheated, blah, 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 blah. Watch his facial expression when he says this. This is funny as hell. He's like, yeah, feelings were hurt, though. Just watch this. There has been
more to it than that, but at this point in our lives, I don't feel like there is more to it than that. And nothing happened that's, like, crazy and dramatic. Nobody, like, cheated. Nobody, like...
Oh, please. Nobody believes that. Man, nobody believes that. And look at him. He's like, At this point, he's helping her save face. He is helping her to save face. Nobody cheated, blah, 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 blah. Guys, listen, man. Did she cheat? You better fucking believe she did. You want to know why we know she cheated? Because women never end a relationship unless they've started another one first. That switch that he noticed months and months ago, that was when she started fucking the side dude. That's when she started fucking the side dude. Now that the side dude has made it clear that he wants to be in a relationship with her, that is when she had the resolve and the wherewithal, at that point, the mental strength, to finally go to her baby daddy of 4 kids and say, yeah, you know what? I'm breaking up with you. We know this woman cheated because she just said she didn't cheat. Of course she cheated. Of course she cheated. That's the reason why she broke up. That's the reason why she broke up with you. Bruh.
Feelings were hurt though.
See that? Feelings were hurt though. See, this is him getting into his masculine, right? He's like, bitch, I'm not going to let you get... Listen, you can say that you didn't cheat, and he... Right. But he was like, feelings were hurt, though. He is trying to save her reputation. How are feelings hurt? I don't know. Maybe texting another guy, maybe sending nudes. Yeah, the branch swing has been confirmed. You better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah, Kyle2020 says, this guy's face is Giga Chad, but his feminine behavior kills him. Yeah. This is a good-looking kid. This is a good-looking kid. And I'm going to tell you what. There are going to be bitches in his DMs probably right now.
Did some things that hurt my feelings, but I found out later on, like a month later, that it's because you were holding these feelings inside and kind of resenting me.
But can you please clarify that I wasn't cheating?
Yeah, you weren't cheating. You weren't
people will
cheating.
dig into
You
that.
did a lot of things that bothered
This is funny.
me.
Do you see this? Will you please tell the people that I didn't cheat? She knows that no one is going to believe that she didn't cheat. So she's, listen, please perpetuate my life for me and tell others that I didn't cheat. Just watch.
A month later, that it's because you were holding these feelings inside and kind of resenting me.
But can you please clarify that I wasn't cheating?
Yeah, you weren't cheating. You weren't
people will
cheating.
dig into
You
that.
did a lot of things that bothered me. I wouldn't consider them full-blown cheating, but it was definitely...
All
right.
See, here we go. I wouldn't consider them full-blown cheating. Guys, she cheated on him. Just because he didn't see the dude's cock inserted into her ass doesn't mean it didn't happen. Right? You know what they say, man, where there's smoke, there's fire. The reason why feelings were hurt is because she caught him texting, he caught her texting another dude, your replacement. He found out a month later they didn't cheat. What did you do? Talk to the guy? Like a guy's going to say, yeah, I've been fucking, listen, I've been fucking your baby mama for the last 4 months. He's not going to say that. He's going to tell old girl, listen, old girl told him, look, if he calls you up or whatever, just tell him we didn't fuck. And this guy actually believes it. This is unbelievable. Yes, please verify. There is no verification. There's no verification. If this guy had to bet on it, he knows she cheated. Of course she was cheating. This is the way women operate these days. Ryder with the $20 super chat says, when a chick broke up with me, what I did was I pulled out my phone right in front of her and called the next chick. Yin Yang Magic with the 99-cent super chat. Apollo 137 says, translation, will you tell people you never caught me cheating? Yeah, that's all that really was.
Fine. What about that situation bothers you?
It's not that situation. I just feel like once we sit here and start naming like specific things, like do we want to talk about when I had mental health issues? You were not there for me. Like we don't need to like dig into all
Oh, did you hear that? So she didn't cheat, but now she's making excuses. Do you hear this? Do you hear this? I didn't cheat on you, but let's talk about when I had mental health issues.
specific things. Like do we want to talk about when I had mental health issues? You were not there for me. Like we don't.
Watch her body language when she says this. This is not, she doesn't have mental health issues. She's a hoe. She's a slut. She's a hoe. Watch her body language when she talks about this. This is not the body language of a woman who has real mental health issues. This is the body language of a woman saying, hey, look, if we're going to be keeping score, then when I had mental health issues, you weren't there for me. Watch her, just watch. We're going to watch without the sound. Watch. Yeah.
I mean, like we don't need to like dig into all of that.
See that? Do we need to talk about when I had mental health issues? Were you not there for me? Yeah, there you go. There it is. Geeky Anomaly nailed it. I cheated because you were busy. I didn't cheat, but if I did, the reason would have been because you weren't there for me when I had my my mental health issues.
Yeah, you're right. And I do think something like this, it's sad that it took this.
He says, and yeah, you're right. He is so henpecked. Watch how she glares at him after this little shift. She's like, motherfucker, I dare you to come back at me.
What
Watch.
about when I had mental health issues?
Watch
you
her
were
face.
Not there for me. Like, we don't need to like dig into all of that.
Yeah, you're right. And I do think something like this, it's sad that it took this, but I wish I was better for you back then. Just I didn't know better. I didn't understand these things. Like,
the dude is still blaming himself.
Like, I feel like I'm understanding them now, going through my own like sadness and hard points, you know?
Yeah. The thing is, it takes two in a relationship. Mm-hmm. And Oscar is not, like, yes, there are things he has done to hurt me or made us drift apart or, like, all the things.
Dude, she's still giving excuses. I didn't cheat, but if I did, it's because he's done things to hurt me. He's done things to make us drift apart. You see how she did that? Do you see? Let me get Mark to, or is that what his name is? Mark? I'll hear his name again. Let me get him to verify that there was no infidelity, but then just let people know, hey, listen, if I did cheat, these are the reasons. Let's listen to that again. Just watch.
I didn't know better. I didn't understand these things. Like, I feel like I'm understanding.
Hang on a second.
I wouldn't
watch this. This is hilarious. I'm going to hit the button every time she mentions an excuse.
Consider them full-blown cheating, but it was definitely lines
Oscar,
that we shouldn't have crossed. All right.
It was definitely, see that? Here we go. I wouldn't call it full-blown cheating, but it was definitely lines we shouldn't have crossed. She cheated on him, and there she is, flexing. Do you see his body language? He's like, all right, I'm not going to delve into that. She is completely erect. She's the one in charge. Now watch. He jabbed her. Listen, there were lines that should not have been crossed. That's on the video. She's like, okay, lines that should have been crossed. Shit. Now I got to save face. Here we go.
Fine. What about that situation bothers you?
It's not that situation. I just feel like once we sit here and start naming like specific things, like, do we want to talk about?
See that? Once we start naming specific things. Translation. Don't call me out on my bad behavior. So he called her out. He said, listen, all right, I'll say you didn't cheat, but I'm also going to sneak in there that there were lines that should not have been crossed. So now here comes the defense.
When I had mental health issues, you were not there for me. Like, we don't need to like dig into all of that.
Yeah, you're right. And I do think something like this, it's sad that it took this, but I wish I was better for you back then. I didn't know better. I didn't understand these things. Like, I feel like I'm understanding them now, going through my own like sadness and hard points, you know?
Yeah. The thing is, it takes two in a relationship. Mm-hmm. And Oscar is not, like, yes, there are things he has done to hurt me or made us drift apart or, like, all the things, right?
Yeah. See that? There it was. He mentioned that there were lines crossed, and then she felt mentally, that's what she was thinking about the entire time. When he was talking, she's like, shit, how can I save face? I had mental health issues, and you weren't there for me. Translation, I was being a bitch and fucking other guys, and you didn't like it. You did things to hurt me, you did things, and the reason why she doesn't want to get into specifics is because she knows the shit that the things that Oscar has done don't rise to the level of her breaking up with him or cheating. Yes, Lambright says she's threatening him. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But so have I. Mm-hmm. And I think the biggest thing...
Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? She took some accountability.
...is I do know... This is where, for me, I knew that it wasn't something I wanted to, like, hold on to anymore.
When you fucked the guy for the first time. That's what it was. Listen, this woman ended her relationship because she started a relationship with another man, but she's trying to make us think that it was for this reason.
I knew when I, in my head, was thinking of Oscar being happy with somebody else, and that made me happier, that's when I knew I didn't want to be with you anymore.
That's
because
just all.
If
that's all,
Kat.
Kat.
If you were in love with somebody like that, because I do love him, and I will love him for the rest of my life.
Of course you will.
Not just because he's the father of my kids. Like, I genuinely get along with Oscar. We have so much fun together, like, all of that. But
look at his face. He looks dead inside.
But when I think of you with somebody else, and that's what I want for you, I don't think you're in love with that person.
Really?
That made no sense.
What do you think?
I don't know. I'd never heard that side, so it's a lot to take in right now. But I I don't know. I guess so. Like in a way.
See how she looked at him? Why aren't you playing ball here?
That's like even
Like,
more
I don't-
loving
I
in a
don't-
weird way.
Like, I can't meet your adrenaline standards. I don't like the things that you like. I don't want the
Well-
same things that you want. I'm not interested in the same things
Here we
that you
go.
are. And I
Now these are her make-believe excuses for having broken up the relationship. I want you guys to keep in mind. Let's just rewind here for a second. Okay. This woman, they have a family. She is breaking up a family. She is taking her children away from their father to pursue this side dick. Okay? What this woman, Kyra or Kyra, doesn't realize, and she's going to find this out real soon, is that, sweetheart, you know good and goddamn well, or she doesn't know at this point, but a woman with 4 kids, she's not going to do that well. And she's not really much of a looker anyway. She's really, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be mean-spirited here, but she's not attractive enough to be acting like this. Like, this is the most attractive, physically attractive man who will ever have her. Now, the guy that she is fucking on the side clearly has a more masculine frame, but he's not going to want to be in a relationship with her long term. No, the side dude just wants to be able to fuck her and not have to worry about her sneaking around. Okay, good. She broke up with her husband. Now I can just fuck her and not have to worry about her covering her tracks. Right? I've already covered my tracks with him. I told him that I never fucked her. Now I can, even though I was, now I can fuck her without her having to sneak around.
I want you to have that with somebody. So why am I, like, selfishly hanging on?
Oh, so she was so now she's trying to tell us she's doing this selfless thing. I was being selfish by hanging on to a relationship that I didn't want to be in. Nolan Baptiste says
she belongs to the streets.
Yeah, so does Devin.
She belongs to the streets.
Jay Blaze says this effing cunt will get full custody saying he verbally abused the children. Yep, she probably will.
With a million other reasons. Like, guys, there's a lot. That's, like, the main point of this. Is there...
Yeah, and the fact that she has a forearm tattoo, dude, hold up.
She belongs to the streets.
Tell them both.
There's so many combined things. And it really was, like, a slow point getting up to here. It wasn't... That's what I mean by it wasn't, like, one thing.
So what triggered...
The slow point getting up to here. See, there she's telling the truth. It didn't just happen overnight. Women don't just decide to cheat overnight. No, they set up the cheating. They make sure that they are in the same... They make sure they set up the environment to cheat. Finally, when she started cheating, she's like, oh, I actually like this guy. He makes me more exciting, or makes me more excited than the father of my 4 children. I'm going to blow up my relationship and our family so I can pursue this guy.
Triggered you to be so mean though this last month? Not that she was horrible. She was actually very nice to me.
This is so funny. So he called her out. See, you can see that there are slivers and shades of him keeping it real. What was the question he just asked? Listen to what he said. What the fuck happened? What was the event that just turned you into a fucking bitch? And then he just completely reverted. Well, she wasn't. She was actually kind of nice. Watch this.
What I mean by it wasn't, like, one thing.
So what triggered you to be so mean though this last month? Not that she
See?
was
He called her out on being mean.
horrible. She was actually very nice to me during the, like, actual breakup process, but there was a phase where, like, I was trying my
Once I
best.
had decided
See, there we go. See, she cut him off. Once I had decided.
that I didn't want to be with Oscar anymore, I couldn't tell him that because we were going on these trips. We went to Las Vegas and we were going on a family vacation with both of our families to Disneyland with our kids for Christmas. So I couldn't tell him because I didn't know how he was going to take it, and
So what's the difference between then and now? I didn't tell him then because I didn't know how he was going to take it. If you were afraid of him doing something, then you would have told him in the presence of your families, right? If you're this fearful of his reaction, no, the reason she didn't tell him at that point in time is because the affair was still new. She knew she wanted to be with this other guy, but she didn't tell Oscar because she wasn't 100% certain that her side dude was all in. Only when and again, guys, women are on autopilot with this mindset. Okay? They're on autopilot with this. They never, ever, ever leave a relationship until they've started another one first. This is true. Guys, this is 13 times out of 10. This is 347% of the time. This is what happens. Today's women never leave a relationship until they started one first. The reason she couldn't tell Oscar while she was fucking her other guys because she wasn't 100% certain that he was going to want to keep fucking her after that. Now that she knows, now she is breaking up the family.
I didn't want that to like mess up what we were doing for our kids.
And I felt the distance. I knew something was wrong. I was trying to overcompensate.
Did you hear this? He said, I felt the distance, I knew something was wrong, and then she jumps in, so I got angry.
Instead. Which I shouldn't have done now looking back. I mean, it's hard to do these things. Like, I don't have a perfect way. So
You were doing a lot to push me away. Not like in a...
subconsciously, I really was, like, self-sabotaging almost, or, like, trying to get you to break up with me, so it wasn't me. I don't even know. But like,
no, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. She's telling the truth and trying to back up off of it.
Like, I was being mean because...
And by the way, guys, these two make great money. Their podcast, they have 1.5 million subscribers on their podcast. 1.5 million subscribers. So they make a very, very good living on YouTube. So no, it wasn't, I don't know, maybe his parents paid for the vacation, maybe they didn't, but they're not hurting for money. They are definitely not hurting for money. These people, and I don't know what their net worth is. I don't know what information is out there for that. But they have 1.5 million subscribers. So they're making money hand over fist. Ostrike with the $5 super chat says, if men ruled the world, there would be a microchip in every peen and pune, and every collision would be tracked at an online database. Yeah, exactly. Slambright, $5 super chat says, I guarantee that a man who commits to this woman with 4 kids is either lying to her or a beta she will quickly lose attraction for. She deserves, she absolutely, it is not going to end well for this woman. It really isn't. It's all fun and games now, but dude, like, she has no idea what she's in for. She has no idea that she is going to regret this decision. Golden Arms RR, $5, says, she reminds me of my ex. She is suffering from a clear-cut case of arrogance. She believes her cooter is gold, but that side D will dump her hard. Yes, you better fucking believe it. Nolan Baptiste says she wrecked her own home. Yep. Apollo 137 on the Sharpe stream site says, I guarantee you, as soon as he moves on and meets another woman, she'll try to sabotage his relationship and try to get him back. 100%. Because this man clearly was devoted to his baby mama. She's doing him dirty. He's a good-looking dude. This woman has no idea how lucky she is to be where she's at. She thinks she can just find another Oscar. She's about to find out that is not the case. Devin on the YouTube site says, with 4 kids, you sign up for a lifetime regardless of how you feel about the father. 4 kids with this dude. Hey!
Because I was just angry. I also felt like I was lying to you, and that's not my personality.
No, you were lying to him. See, this is funny. See how she makes it. See, I felt like I was lying to you. She wants us to think that she felt like she was lying to him about being in a relationship she didn't. No. What you were lying to him about was what you were doing at night. Okay, you were getting butt fucked at your paramour's place. That's what you were lying about.
As soon as I decide something, you know that. Like, I want to say it. I want to tell you. I can't just, like, keep it in my head. And so the second that I was able to tell you, which I actually wanted to even wait longer until we were back home from our vacation, but I told him on vacation at Disneyland after Christmas.
Dude, I'm laughing now, but like I said...
Dude, oh my God. This bitch broke up her family the day after Christmas. This is insane. Nolan Baptiste says the father should make the kids hate the mother for breaking up the home. Nolan, he won't have to. Kids aren't stupid. Kids know what's up.
That I saw it coming, and I feel like...
But wasn't I so much better once I told you?
Yeah, we finally were like friends again. It was kind of nice.
And honestly, ever since we have been, I mean, there's been like ebbs and flows of emotions.
A translation, I was being a fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I think it's crazy though. I mean, for me. It felt like forever because this has been happening since like late November. So for me, it felt like forever.
This has been happening since late November. Late November is when she decided. Late November is when she decided, okay, that's it. I'm going to leave this guy for my paramour. That's when it got worse, because that was the moment she realized, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. When she became 100% certain that her paramour was still going to mess with her, still going to fuck with her, that's when she decided. And listen, women can't fake. Listen, when a woman is completely out on you, she can't pretend that she's still into you. She can still pretend while she's in limbo, but as soon as she knows that branch is securely in her hands, that's when they pull the ripcord.
In the grand scheme of things, this all happened fast, and it's kind of crazy. Like,
I think a little bit. This is where we differ. In my mind, things have been happening for like a year.
Really?
Not like...
See, he doesn't realize things have been happening for like a year. Translation: I've been fucking around on you for a year. Guys, this woman is literally telling us that she's been fucking this guy for a year. Listen to what she says. Listen to what she says. This is what this is. Watch.
And it's kind of crazy. Like,
I think a little bit. This.
Watch this.
This is where we differ. In my mind, things have been happening for like a year.
Yeah, things have been happening for like a year. Translation: I've been fucking the guy I'm about to replace you with for a year. And this guy's like, what? Look, he is completely blindsided. Devin says all this shit to save face so that they can keep some passive income. Yeah? Yep.
Really?
Not a year ago was I like, I want to leave. But a year...
Dude, she says not a year ago like I want to leave. No. Of course not. A year ago is when you started fucking the guy you're replacing with.
A year ago is when I was like, oh,
we just had over a year
over this.
See this? Dude, she is telling on herself. I hate this. I'm over this. Guys, she cheated on him a year ago. That's when this affair happened. Oh my God.
No.
And you were done?
No, that's what I just said.
Oh yeah, but you were like, I hate this, I'm over this?
No, you're not listening. That is when I was like,
You see, he's putting the pieces together. He's putting the pieces like, wait a minute, like you said you were done, you hate this. He's like, no, you're not. No, he is listening. He is listening, but every question he asks gets him closer to the truth. That's why she's now changed. No, you're not listening. And you can see in his face, he's like, wait a minute, something's not right here. You can see in his face, like he's starting to put the pieces together. He's like, wait a minute, wait, hold on. What the hell is really going on with this?
I hate this. Oh, I hate that you get so angry all the time. I hate that you throw things. I hate that this. I hate this.
Yeah, it's a funny thing that happens when you start fucking another guy. All of a sudden, a man's cute little idiosyncrasies become annoying. Right? I tell guys this all the time. When your woman starts picking fights about characteristics she used to call cute, oh, I like the fact that you do this. I like the fact that you have a fiery personality. Your fiery personality all of a sudden becomes, I'm annoyed that you're angry all the time when she starts fucking somebody else, right? I love how meticulous you are. Turns into, God, I hate your fucking OCD when she starts fucking another dude. Your cute little idiosyncrasies, your qualities, then become major annoyances. This is a woman in her mind trying to justify a reason to herself to continue fucking the side guy. That's what this is. She's taking us through the affair.
And like slowly over time, or like we just aren't having fun together anymore. Or we just like little things slowly.
Hey, but I hadn't gotten mad at all up until like late November when things were going downhill.
No, you get mad just because it's not to your anger extreme.
No, yeah, we fight. Everyone fights and argues. Yes, I did.
Yeah, you can tell that this bitch has never been checked. Anytime he has a disagreement, she's like, no. Watch this interaction. This is bad.
Things were going downhill.
No.
See that? He's telling her that. I didn't know things were going downhill, but listen to her.
You get mad just because it's not to your anger extreme.
No, yeah, we fight.
See, this is the thing. She says you get mad. No, I'm calling bullshit. Okay, so he got a little bit perturbed, but anytime he disagrees with her, she says, well, just because it's not to your standard doesn't mean this woman. This woman is going to get dragged. This one is going to get dragged by both men and women. Like, both men and women can see. They can see through this nonsense. This woman is full of shit, dude. Ostrike says this is embarrassing. She's finding out later than a bunch of social. Yeah, right. Oh boy. Jerry Raven says, notice that she casually, quote, throwing things out there. This dude better lawyer up and fast. Yeah.
Everyone fights and argues. Yes, I did explode a few times, guys, and I've worked on it. I've actually gotten way better at it over the years.
He has gotten better at it, but this is like not the point. This is the thing about this video that
I thought that was the point. That was the point. The point is you're giving us all of the reasons why you are dumping your guy. Kyra, whatever the fuck your name is, sweetheart, like, we know you. Dude, we know you cheated. We know you cheated. We know you were fucking somebody for you were fucking somebody for at least a year. I bet you Kyra is probably watching this like, how the fuck do they know this stuff? How in the fuck do they know? She's thinking this in her mind's eye. How the fuck does this dude Donovan, who's never met me, how the fuck does he, like, he's reading me like a book? Yeah, I started fucking Daniel, whatever the fuck, I don't know what his name is. I started fucking Daniel a year ago, but I didn't say anything about that. I got him to verify that I wasn't cheating, yet this guy is still acting like he's cheating. Oh boy. Mr. J, $10, says, breaking him after Christmas, get ready. He says, is this awful?
Yep.
Is this selfish?
Yep.
Is it good?
Nope.
Is she on the naughty list? Yep. Was she having the side piece longer than the relationship? Yep. Oh, yeah. Is she girlfriend material?
Oh, hell no.
I'm trying to tell you, man. This woman is, you can tell this woman is she is a master manipulator. She really is. When shit doesn't go her way, she's going to go fucking crazy. Geeky Anomaly, $5. Says, he says, men, never date a woman who equates, quote, talking with a stern tone with yelling. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I hate is it's like, you did, I did. Like, yeah, we both did. That's why we're sitting here. It's so hard because making this video, I want to sit here and just tell you guys, this is what's happening.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to tell us what's happening, because if you did, then we would all know that you look like a slut. Listen, listen, check this out. I don't know what happened because I wasn't there, but I do know this. I know she cheated on him. I know she cheated on the father of her children with the guy she's leaving him with. I know that for a fact. And if it's not him, it's definitely somebody else.
I'm sad. I know you guys are going to be sad. I'm sorry that we haven't made a video about it for a minute.
She's not sad. She's relieved. You can tell he's still sad.
But also, all that's in the back of my mind is, how will people take what I just said? How are people going to take what you just said? Yeah. And that's so frustrating because I feel like I don't even want to make this video.
Yeah, and it makes it sound like we're fighting all the time, which we honestly
don't. Yeah, no. It's in that, again, like all the things I just said over the last year, that was not a daily thing. That was like a once a month type of thing. Or like...
She's describing her affair. Listen to this. Listen to this. She's describing the affair. Listen.
All the time, which we honestly
don't. Yeah, no. It's in that, again, like all the things I just said over the last year, that was not a daily thing. That was like a once a month type of thing.
When she blinks her eyes very quickly, this is when she's reliving. When she blinks her eyes very quickly, we know that she is substituting her story with the affair, right? It wasn't an everyday thing. I wasn't fucking the guy everything. It was like a once a month thing. She's describing the affair.
Or like 2 times a month. And not even...
Unfucking believable. Or like 2 times a month. Guys, she's describing the affair.
Fighting, but just the like little things, you know? Or like, oh, you want to do this and I'm not into that.
Yeah. Just all of everything you just said was like, I don't know, it happened sporadically throughout.
But I do think that late November things started getting really bad. We were fighting, and we were not able to even be in the same room at one point, you know?
Oh, no, that's what you told him, to be able to text the guy you're fucking on the side. Yeah, Mark Jr. says, you will tell on yourself if you've told us everything. Yeah. Yep. If she told us everything that happened, she would end up telling on herself, but she's still telling on herself. She doesn't realize it. She thinks we're stupid. She thinks we're dumb over here. But JBlaze11 on the YouTube side says, this is David West level of oblivious. Yeah, man. But I don't put that on David, and I don't put it on Oscar either. If David and Cassie break up, I'm fucking dragging. Dude, if Cassie ends up fucking David over, I'm dragging her ass. I will drag her up and down the internet. I will call her every fucking vile name out there. Because despite what you guys might think of David West is a good man. He's a good guy. And the things that we disagree with on fundamentally has everything to do with our level of experience. That's it. David West is a good-looking guy. He shoots guns. He's a movie producer. I've smashed a lot more girls than he has, and that's what has made him susceptible to Cassie. Cassie was a single mother when she met David in the church. David West had never had sex with a woman before. Cassie's a good-looking woman. She got her hooks in him, and bam, bam, she got rescued instantly. Cassie knows a lot more than she is letting on. She knows the game. David does not. If Cassie ends up fucking David over, I'm taking up for David because I like David. I think David West is a good man, and I think he is being taken advantage of by a... He's being taken advantage of. Now listen, if Cassie is being good to him, hey, she could be the exception to the rule. But the odds are not in David's favor. That doesn't mean that his marriage can't work with Cassie. But dude, I'm going to tell you what. She absolutely, she knows a lot more about the game than he does. And that's why he was able to lock her down. Yeah, Jay Blaze says this guy's a good guy. Yeah, Oscar's a good dude, man. He's a good man. And you guys want to know, see, this is so funny. This is a watershed moment for a lot of people in there because these two, I guess, were the pinnacle of having a good relationship. And now they're breaking up. Obviously, she's breaking up with him because she's fucking somebody else. She'll never admit that. But let's just keep it real. That's what's happening. All of these, everything that's happening is to save face right now. What is happening on camera right now has nothing to, dude, it has nothing to do with the truth. I agree with what Devin says. What Devin said is that, listen, man, they made this video to try to save face to, I guess, retain some of the passive income. Because if they're not together, then people ain't going to subscribe. People aren't going to support them like they used to. Now, if I were to leave Devin, or if I were to just be like, all right, well, Devin and I were done, guess what? TSR Live presses on. I do not need Devin for this show. I just don't. And Heather tells me a lot of guys in my comments are like, Donovan, it's not that serious. You keep talking about you can replace Devin, stop the cap. Fine. You guys can say whatever you have to cover up the fact that you're afraid to do and say what's necessary to keep a woman in check. I'm not going to hold that against you. It takes experience. It takes pain. I have both of those in spades. That's why I'm able to do and say the things that I do and say with and to women that most men are not willing to or are capable of. I won't hold that against you.
So yeah, towards the end it did get really bad. But I feel like, long story short, I do feel like we're in a really good place right now. We're still trying, I mean, this is like,
we're figuring it out, yeah.
We have a whole life together. We've been together for 7 years. It takes a minute to like know
what we're gonna do and stuff. I think as long as we keep doing what we're doing, she's been extremely respectful of the breakup process. Nobody else, like she said, no one else has been involved. There was no cheating, no nothing.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, stop the cap. Clearly there's been cheating, and she knows it. And I think he knows it too.
Currently, no one's dating, nothing. Like, we're both, just trying to, like, figure it out and just be
Nobody's dating anybody, huh? Is that what she told you? She is 1,000% fucking somebody else. Like, we know this to be true. We're not stupid.
As respectful as possible, and I think that's going to help keep our friendship.
I think the main goal that I think we both have this as a goal, because we keep talking about it every day, is like, Oscar was and has always been my best friend, and I hope it can remain that way. Even if right now it's going to be a little rocky, but I hope that for us, my stomach is growling. I hope that for us, but I also hope that for our kids. But I feel like a lot of times, even you guys are like, well, the kids, and it's like outside of the kids, because that stuff I'm not worried about with you and I. I know we will be the best parents that we.
Oh, isn't that cute? She's everybody. The kids. No, let's not worry about the kids. We're good with that. No, you're breaking up, dude. This woman is breaking up her family for selfish reasons. My mother broke up our family for selfish reasons. It never ends well. It never does. Dude, my mom got dick thrown at her from all directions all the goddamn time. And now she's 62, 63 years old and never been married again. It did not end well for my mother. It's not going to end well for this chick. This chick has 4 kids. My mom had 5.
We can be through this.
Slambright, $2 says they're not even making eye contact. Yeah, right?
But between us, I also would like to keep things as like positive.
Yeah, positive as possible.
Why did you look like that?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm
Boy, she is in tune with his facial expressions. Watch this.
Between us, I also would like to keep things as like positive.
Yeah, positive as possible.
Why did you?
See? He's not sticking to the script. This is unbelievable, man.
Like that. No, I'm just thinking.
See? She's like, why did you, like, she read a facial expression that said he does not agree with what's happening. That's why she had to call that out.
Just thinking. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about, like, the future, too, like, how it's going to go and just, like,
we're still going to be like vlogging and uploading on this channel together. We still are going to live in the same house. We still are sharing finances.
Yeah.
Like
we're going to do taxes together. We're going to keep our money together until we taxes and figure out like, all right, what direction do we go from there?
Yeah, we're just like not rushing anything.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, you're not rushing anything, but you still broke up with him, huh? We're not rushing anything. Translation. I want to make sure the finances are in order. So you're not rushing anything. See, she don't want to move out. No. She just wants to remove her obligation to be sexually monogamous to him. That's the only thing that she is rushing. We don't want to rush anything, but oh boy, this is bad. And dude, to live with this woman, and I'm gonna tell you what, when he starts smashing other chicks, it's gonna be a different story.
We're trying not to.
Things might even seem kind of normal for a while. I don't know. Maybe we'll be vlogging separately.
Oscar is sleeping in another room.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oscar is sleeping in another room. It's not we're sleeping in separate rooms. Oscar is sleeping in another room. When my mom started fucking Brandon in AMR while we lived in Hawaii, dude, 2 years into our 4-year experience in Hawaii, my dad had to move into my room. So we had a 4-bedroom place on Hickam Air Force Base, right? My 2 younger brothers had a room. My 2 younger sisters had a room. I had my own room, and then my mom and dad had a room. Well, 2 years into it, I had to move into the same room as my brothers, because my mom kicked my father out of the master bedroom. My dad was the one in the military. He made all the money. He was the reason why we were in the place we were at. Yet my mother kicked my father out of his room. Hey.
But I just got back from vacation, so it's actually not that bad. It just feels like, all right, I'm continuing the vacation, but yeah. That's what's been going on.
Last night was his first night in the new room.
Yeah, downstairs.
Was it weird?
No, I don't know. Like I said, I've been waking up in new places the last it's been 3-4 weeks. Just trying to distract myself.
New places.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't that something? Oh, all of a sudden now Oscar. Oh, watch this. She wants Oscar to continue to be she wants Oscar to continue to be hurt by this. But guess what? As soon as he said, I've been waking up in new places and da-da-da-da, she's like, new places? Watch.
Downstairs.
Was it weird?
No, I don't know.
What was it? Was it weird? He's like, not at all. Now watch her face.
I've been waking up in new places the last what has it been, 3-4 weeks? Just trying to distract myself.
New places?
Yeah.
I thought we weren't dating.
No, I mean like at my mom's house or in Disneyland.
Can I tell them about the funniest conversation I had with you?
What?
In Florida when we were on the phone.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess, whatever.
Oscar was, he went to a strip club, can I say that?
Yeah, I don't care.
The night before, and then we were talking about it, and I was like, well, did you, like, get a lap dance or anything? And he's like, no, I feel too awkward. So anyways, long story short.
I didn't go alone, by the way. I went with a group of friends.
Anyways, so Oscar went to the strip club, didn't get a lap dance, stupid. Didn't Venmo me just as much money as the stripper, stupid.
I barely.
The fuck would he do that for? You're fucking somebody else. Bitch.
Do anything, but sure.
Tell them you barely didn't and how much. Get a lap dance, stupid. Didn't Venmo me just as much money as the stripper, stupid.
I barely threw anything, but sure.
Tell them you barely didn't and how much it was.
Okay.
You sound like an idiot. Tell them.
I was trying to underplay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
It was only $200.
Only? What kind of money are you making? Not any, because you're not uploading. So
Guys,
$200 is a
Hey,
lot.
I just found out I was single, okay? I wanted to feel like a baller.
You didn't even get a lap dance, though. Okay, anyways, remember.
She's feeling some type of way about this. And it's funny, he's still afraid. See, what Oscar doesn't understand is he's afraid to tell her about activities that he is doing that could put him in a bad light. Like, and I've been where he's at before, where you're in the middle of a breakup and you don't want her to have a real reason to break up. So he's going to be like, all right, how about, I went to a strip club. No, I didn't get a lap dance. No, I didn't fuck this bitch, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Because he is secretly holding out hope that their relationship can be saved. Then it can't.
Go back. So then he was talking
Yeah, Mark Jr. said he did get a lap. Oh, you better believe it. Of course he got a lap dance. Of course he got a lap dance.
about like sleeping with girls and how is he going to do that. And I was trying to give him advice on like how to sleep with girls or like know when a girl wants to and all those
Oh
things.
my god, that is
And
such
it was
a
the
weird comment.
funniest, weirdest conversation.
Not that I was even trying to get any of it. She was telling me like, hey, I think you should sleep with someone. Like, what? First of all, I wouldn't even know how to go about that.
Like, I don't know, guys, I feel like they just like need that. Like,
This is cringe. This is the cringe part right here.
Oscar and I haven't
Oh
slept
my
together in some time.
Yeah, it's been like a month, yeah. Like
2 months.
Almost, yeah. It's gonna be there. What
It was like the beginning
weird
of November.
conversation. Dude, that's too TMI. Anywho,
See, the beginning of November. Huh. Now we're starting to do the math. Isn't the beginning of November when things started to take a turn for the worse? Huh? Right? November is when, so right around the beginning of November, that's the last time they fucked. That's the last time they fucked. Isn't that a coincidence? The last time they fucked. The last time they fucked was when things started heading downhill. This is when she decided in her mind, yeah, I want to be with this other guy. That's when things started to get really bad.
she was telling me you need to get with somebody. I was like, I wouldn't even know how to go about that, and she just started giving me tips. Anyways, oh my god.
So that's where my ring went.
Yep.
And I get to keep the ring because a ring is a gift, and if he thinks he could take it away from me, he would be without a
I
penis.
actually hope you keep it.
Do you see this? This is a low-level threat. He let me keep the ring because if he thinks that he can get the ring from me, yeah. If I'm him, I'm gonna lawyer up.
Until one of the kids. I think you give it to your son. right?
No, I don't want any of the kids to wear the ring or give the ring because I think that's bad luck. Because we didn't
Well, we
work.
never got married. Hey.
It still is bad luck. So no, I'm not letting them give it to anybody. But I would like.
Wait a minute. So he gave you an engagement ring. You broke up with him, but you get to keep the ring? No, he gave the ring to you on the contingency that you would marry him. Now that you're not marrying him, you shouldn't keep the ring. Oh my God, this is bad.
Like them to just at least like see it or have it or decide what they want to do with it.
Like a family heirloom.
Break it into 4 pieces.
Oh my God.
What happens if I have a 5th kid though?
Well, that's your new person's problem, not mine, dude.
What happens if I have a 5th kid? This bitch really thinks that there's going to be a dude out there who's willing to put another baby in her. This woman is as clueless and as delusional as any woman I think I've ever seen. This is insanity. Falcon Black with the 5-pound super chat says, amen, it takes pain and guts to leave women. I learned to do it in a heartbeat once I detect BS that I can't accept. Absolutely. Mr. J, $10 super chat says, want to tell us what's happening? You said she is a master manipulator. She has a PhD. I feel bad for men like him. He and they need the manosphere. Dave doesn't know or are aware of the red flags of women. Dude, Oscar's clueless, but he's going to figure it out sooner or later. Slambright, $2 says the streets are too good for this woman trifling. She'll figure this out. Keith Simon, $5 Canadian says Oscar is ticking me off, letting this goofy broad emasculate him with him smiling like a dork to think I used to be this blue pill. Guys, listen, man, listen. We need to really, and this is not against you, Keith, but I think men need to be educated on being pissed off at other men. If a man finds out another man is fucking his girlfriend or his wife, they get pissed off at the man. Well, he fucked my girl. He's got a blah, 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 blah. No, he was just being a man. Your girl decided to take another man's sausage on your watch. You're misplacing your anger. See, men are afraid to be pissed off at women because of the power that women wield. There's no need for us to be ticked off at Oscar. Oscar's young and he's clueless. This is why, this is in large part one of the many reasons I had to part ways with Steve the Dean Williams. Because Steve the Dean holds men accountable for not knowing things they were never taught. Right? That's why y'all lose, because y'all don't know how to... Okay, fair enough, Steve, but what exactly, how do we learn this stuff? No, Oscar doesn't know. He's about to learn the hard way. He's about to learn the hard, just like I was never pissed off at David West. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you guys, but a lot of you guys got really frustrated with David West because of he was so arrogantly ignorant. But that's why I like the guy, because I know he just doesn't know. And that's not a slight against him that, well, I feel sorry for him because he's stupid. No, David West is not stupid. He's not. He is no dum-dum. David West is a good man who just hasn't been exposed to the truth yet. I can't blame him for that. So while we can be we can be frustrated that Oscar doesn't know yet, but hopefully he will make his way to the community. Jesus Christ. I'll just call you FLCL. Welcome to chat privileges. At FLCL Max to welcome him to the TSR family. Name and location in the chat. Mr. J, $5. Says women like her can never take or accept the fact that the boyfriend / ex-husband, partner, whatever, moves on and starts fucking other girls in a new relationship. You better believe it. And when he starts fucking other girls, and he will, this chick is going to turn his life upside down. Upside down.
But yeah, that's where we're at. Vlogs are probably going to be, like I said, probably the same for a little bit. We don't know. We don't know.
No, they're not.
We don't know, guys. We're just here, just living our best lives.
Dude, we're just two friends living in the same house with 4 kids. What could go wrong, right?
Oh God, everything.
Yeah, I guess a lot of things, but
I'm sure you guys have a million questions, so leave your questions.
It's interesting. Oscar kind of started out. Like, his energy now is a lot more masculine than it was at the beginning. No, he's not the perfect red pill guy, but I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to tell you what. Oscar's probably doing a lot better now. That's for sure. FLCLE Max says, this guy can do better. She's not pretty enough. Hell no. This bitch is punching so far above her weight. Oh, my God. So far above her weight.
Quick questions. Whoa. Leave your questions down below. We'll probably do a Q&A because why not? Why not?
Yeah, that is what it is. So
everybody in our lives thinks we're nuts.
We are nuts, dude. We've been nuts since day one.
It looks like he is now accepting. So, let's go down here and take a look at the comments. So you guys can see 1.5 million subscribers here. Let's see here. Oh, this is funny. Eastern Platypus says she radiates if red flags were a person energy. You better believe it. There it is. See that? See that? Look, Nelton says, because the ring is a gift, and if he takes it, he would be a penis. Yeah, this is when I realized she probably did sleep with another man and hates his guts for not being the one wearing the pants in the relationship. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything behind closed doors. Maybe they did enjoy and love the girl being the dominant partner in their relationship, but broke up for another reason. It's just my observation from the video. No, she absolutely fucked somebody else. Like, of course she fucked somebody else, guys. Let's see. Also, dolphin energy. Even the tattoo is basic. Yeah, this woman. Oh my god. It is gonna get, dude. Listen. It is gonna get so ugly for this woman so fast. I don't think she realizes it. I don't think she realizes just how quickly things are going to go sideways for her. I don't think she realizes. This bitch has no fucking clue. No clue at all. No clue whatsoever. Let's continue. Let's look at these comments here. They both radiate if red flags were a person. Oh, of course a woman would say that. Who in the world, like, what red flags does he have? Right? Yeah, come on. But his petty ass doesn't. Yikes, the sexism. Dude, he didn't say anything. How do we know he's got red flags? He didn't say anything. Oscar's globe is about to be iconic. We're cheering for you, bestie. Yep. Haley Bell says Kyra is going to regret this. The lack of empathy she has for Oscar's emotions and feeling is horrible. The sadness in his face tells it all. 18,000 likes. Hope says, not every breakup needs to be a video, nor does it have to be 15 minutes of breaking a guy's heart even more. Yeah, okay, well. Yep. Yep, not only she keeps interrupting him when he tries to express himself, she's messing about with his emotions. Yeah. Yep, listen, Billy Milkstain says the girl straight up got bored, cheated, and gaslit the guy into being in the fault of why they're breaking up. Yeah, that's it. That's what happened. Of course she cheated. Yeah, Where Classic says, yep, he's going to realize it later and be very mad. Yep. Young Un says, wait, can you explain? Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here. It looks like women, dude, women are like, dude, like this is, they know what this is. Sean Towers says, 3 words for Oscar, blessing in disguise. Wow. Look, this is another woman. She clearly has someone else. You can tell that you can tell she's in that super happy honeymoon stage. Hopefully Oscar finds somebody amazing. You'll see the grass isn't always green on the other side. Dude, Oscar is going to find many women. She's so happy and upbeat, and he's absolutely destroyed. She clearly moved on, and I'm sure she did it while they were together. Guys, see? People aren't stupid, man. Yep, here's another one. I'm sure there's another man. A very high chance. I know because I went through it. It feels the same. She painted it in a way to soften the blow so she could blow something else. Yep. Jay Garcia says someone is in those cheeks 1,000%. You know it. You know it. You know it. Joanna, another woman, says Kyra definitely has, at least right now, has a deep emotional connection with another guy and has for a while, and that's why this is easy for her and why she's so upbeat while Oscar is crushed and trying to get through the video. Oscar, call a lawyer ASAP. Look, we can all see what's happening. Yep, she would not be encouraging him to sleep with other women unless she was sleeping with another guy. Dude, real talk. Oh, this is funny. Amy Quinn says, have they admitted or are you assuming? Oh, bitch, please. Come on. Come on. She says, or hear me out. She dealt with things for a year, and slowly started checking out to save herself mentally. She couldn't handle it anymore. No. She definitely was fucking somebody else. Come on. See, here we go. I'm assuming it's also, but without proof, it's only an assumption. Yeah, well, it's probably a safe assumption that she was definitely fucking somebody else. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, my God. This is insane. This is crazy. Oh, there's Amy Quinn. You mad, bro? Dude said, it's obvious. If you need anything spelled out for you, then I'm guessing you're either inexperienced or simple-minded. Not everything needs to be spelled out for you. Wow. The baby she has coming with is another man's? Yeah. She says, what if I have another baby? Ooh. Dude, this is insane. Yeah, Colleen says Kyra needs therapy and Oscar needs a lawyer. Yes, he fucking does. Leanne D says Kyra is so giddy with happiness she can't see Oscar is in extreme pain. This video was full of her gaslighting the entire situation. It makes you happy to see him with someone else because it clears your guilty conscience for emotional cheating. Oh, Leanne. See how Leanne tried to absolve her? No, it clears her conscience for physical cheating. She wouldn't tell him to go off and fuck other girls if she wasn't to clear her conscience for emotional cheating. Get out of here. She wants him to fuck other girls to clear her conscience for physical cheating. Ay, ay, ay. You see how this is the sisterhood uber Alice? Joe Schmo says, imagine being friend zoned after 4 kids. Wow. The saddest part about hearing Kyra say this, she's been feeling this way for a year, but just a few months ago let Oscar get a vasectomy and didn't share these thoughts with him beforehand. Sorry, but that's the definition of selfish. Wow. Wow. Yep, here we go. These are all women, says Kyra. If you're looking for perfection, you're not going to find it. Oscar's as good as it gets, I'm trying to tell you. Jasmine Harper says, hey, you should sleep with someone else. A person that has already slept with someone else. Dude, it is so fucking obvious. It is so obvious. And, of course, here come the women to defend her. Yeah, what? Such a weird thing to say. Dude, you know it's not. I swear to God, women always defend each other's bad behavior. They always do. Especially when she basically went, quote, tell them I didn't technically cheat. Yes! Of course she cheated. Of course she fucking cheated. Kyra's behavior throughout this is bizarre. It's not bizarre at all. It's predictable. This is heartbreaking. I really hope Oscar doesn't disappear off the internet. I want to see him grow. Yeah, who knows? Everyone's saying he went to a strip club. She encouraged it, and oftentimes cheaters encourage their significant other to go sleep with someone else to lessen the guilt on themselves. So, there you go. There you go. Isabella comes back, says, I have a feeling that when Oscar's gone, Kyra may regret this. Yes. Once a man has made up his mind, there is no going back. Dude. This is so bad. This is going to be funny. I'm going to keep up with her. Because this bitch is good. Dude, she is really going to. Uh-oh. Sarah Stewart says the ring is not a, quote, gift. It's a sign of commitment. I said this before. If you are saying no to Oscar, you should have the decency and respect to give the ring back instead of threatening him if he tried to get it back. I hope you both find someone who will show you the same amount of love you have to offer. Can you clarify I didn't cheat? She cheated. Yeah, dude, everyone knows this bitch fucking cheated. Yep. Lauren says she's literally so excited to be free she can tell. Dude. Yeah, dude, Oscar's gonna be, he's gonna be up to his eyeballs in a high quality ass. I'm telling you what, man. Wow. Dude, this is... Yep, here we are. She cheated on you. Have some self-respect and be with someone who deserves you. I agree. Dude, she clearly cheated on him. She cheated on him. Here's another one. Says, Kyra girl, if you can't see the love this man has for you, listen, man, that's the problem. That's the problem. Dude, Kyra is going to, she is going to come crawling back, especially when Oscar starts dating. When Oscar starts dating a hotter girl than him, that's when it's really, 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 that's when it's really going to get real. Dre Raven says, Donovan, she did a follow-up video fighting back against the mean comments. Yeah, I'm going to break that down next. I'm going to break that down next. I'm going to break that down next with Ali V. Let's read a few more. Oh. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is funny. He literally went to a strip club. Any man that does this aren't worth it. You stupid bitch. That's just being that dude. Again, that's being disingenuous. Yep. Yep. Yeah. This is oh boy. Yep, says literally the 7-year itch, having 4 kids together, and then giving up on the relationship because we're just best friends. That's what most people dream of after 7 years. A successful marriage is falling in love with the same person over and over again. I think it's immaturity. Honestly, yeah, I don't buy into all of that. Oh, fall in love over and over again, blah, 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 blah. Another woman, I can see that Kyra has moved on. I can see the sadness in Oscar's eyes. Yep. This girl is clearly abusive and manipulative. All the tension on his face, it takes 2. Nah, it took 3 in this situation, gal. You aren't missing out, bro. She sounds terrible to the streets. She goes. Yep. She cheated 100% and is trying to blame shift. She's clearly a horrific person. Wow, dude. This is insane. Wow. Dude, this is crazy, dude. Well, yeah, I think it's obvious that, dude, it is, I would bet my life. I'd bet my life on it. And I'm not just saying that. I would bet my life on it. I would bet my life on the fact that she cheated. And I would have absolutely no problem doing that because we know she did. There is a 747% percent chance that she cheated. Women do not like, dude, she has moved on. She seemed giddy. There is clearly someone else. Let's read these last super chats. Holy moly. Wow, you guys are okay. I appreciate the support. King Life, $5 says, bro just needs to move on. He can get a better, younger, and even make a new family with a better woman. Yeah, maybe if he gets that vasectomy reversed, I agree. FCLE Max says, Oscar may be blue pill, but I guarantee you he will have inboxes full of chicks that will smoke this woman. Her new dick is not going to last. No, of course not. She's going to be up out of there. Especially when he starts dating another bitch. When he starts dating another bitch, she's going to be like, oh no. Keith Simon, $5, 5 Canadian dollar, says, you're right, I'm just upset because this 304 is about to hit him like a truck with a child, with child support, take his kids, and he doesn't even hear the engine revving. Yeah. He's about, listen, he's going to be another man who ends up getting zeroed out, but Oscar is a good enough looking guy to where he's not going to do bad things because of what this woman has done to him. Listen, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Jay Parra, $5, says, this guy needs your help like none other. Maybe Donovan Sharpe. Maybe a Donovan Sharpe show called Saving Oscar. Maybe. Slam Bright says, Donovan, you need to get Oscar on TSR Live ASAP. That would be, I don't know. Look, reach out to him. Let him know. I'd love to have him. Dakid13, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Dakid13 to welcome him to the TSR family. Slambright 2, Mr. J, $5, says, most men like him get better lives after the thought like her kicks her to the curb. I promise you, when he moves on, her world would end. Thanos, dude, I'm telling you. You want to see a woman unravel? Pay attention to Kyra when Oscar starts fucking other girls. Guaranteed. She's going to go absolutely mental. Dakey13 says, enjoy the shows, Donovan. DS, keep up the good content. Appreciate that very much. Jay Parra, $5, says, the fact that she forced Oscar to attain a vasectomy while now telling Oscar she might want a 5th child. Wow. Yep. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shrink the audience to Sharpe Stream only. We've got Make Me a Sandwich coming up here. In a few minutes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to premiere. I'm going to be releasing a video. I'm actually going to be releasing a lot of new videos. And when I release these videos, before I release these videos, my patrons and my Sharpe Stream members are going to get access first. If you are a Sharpe Stream, actually, if you download Sharpe Stream, you don't even have to be a patron. If you download the Sharpe Stream app, you can always watch tomorrow's video today. That's what's about to happen. I am about to premiere tomorrow's video today. If you download the Sharpe Stream app, this is available for Apple or Android. So it's good for Android or iOS. So you guys can, there we go. So you guys definitely be sure, if you want to watch the video right now, I'm going to go ahead and run the ending and the credits and all that good stuff. But right after that, I'm going to premiere tomorrow's video today. That's going to do it. Well, there's half my head. That's going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Like I said, download the Sharpe Stream app to watch tomorrow's video today. Right after that will be Make Me a Sandwich with Ali V. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. All right, guys. Oh, put myself on the camera here. There we go. All right, guys. So what's going to happen now? And by the way, shout out to my Sharpe Stream crew. I appreciate you guys sticking around and downloading the app. So I'm about to premiere the video that I am going to drop tomorrow. I'm going to premiere that right now. I'm also going to have this uploaded to Patreon directly after the premiere, so that you can go back and